Hello, everyone, and welcome in to 2023 playoff WIAA football live on Zaleski Sports. My name is Cale Jacoby alongside Jack Weber doing the production here tonight as we come to you live from Gerke Field in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. The SPASH Panthers, number 3 seed in their Division I sectional, host conference rival Wausau West, the number 6 seed in this Division I sectional here tonight. This is our Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. Again, playoff seeds came out last week, Saturday. If you watched our Zaleski Sports Show with that, Dan Ross and Jason Zaleski broke that down, talked with Coach Eigenberger about the SPASH Panthers seed here in that one. Again, Hudson got the number 1 seed. Kimberly got the number 2 seed. SPASH winds up with the number 3 seed. Now, you know, if you're a SPASH fan, you might be saying, well, we beat Hudson already this year. And a valid question is, how are we ranked below them? Hudson's 8-1. SPASH is 8-1. SPASH won 21-14 again. But on Saturday, Jason Zaleski sat down with, or Zoom called, head of the WIAA football, and talked about how the computer program that does this seeding, you know, if it might have a hole or might have a spot that it doesn't pay attention to, head-to-head matchups doesn't play a huge role into those seeding. So SPASH wound up with the number 3 seed. Now, Coach Eigenberger, when asked about that, you know, he didn't say anything like, oh, we wish we would have got higher or this or that. He essentially just said we're ready to come out and play. And he's coming out to play against a fellow conference rival here in Wausau West. And Wausau West has been without their superstar running back, Ray Reinick, since SPASH beat Wausau West 27-7 earlier this year, that wound up giving SPASH the conference title here in 2023. Reinick's been out since then. I saw him down there on the football field warming up. It looks like he's going to play, at least from what I could see pregame. And here is the kickoff live from Stevens Point. Again, Reinick, we'll see if he's back in the lineup, but he should be based on what I saw pregame. The kick away from Mason Dillingham. That one going to be muffed right off the bat at the 10-yard line and taken down here at the 16. Jackson Nago muffs it for the Warriors to start off. And if you're Wausau West, that's the one thing you don't want to see early in this game is turnovers. Wausau West had 8 turnovers in that 27-7 loss earlier this season to SPASH. That was at Wausau West at Tom Field. And the Warriors, you know, lost that game 27-7, but don't let that fool you into thinking, oh, SPASH is going to have a walkover win. This is a very good Wausau West team who we'll see if they have Reinick back. Again, he was out there. He doesn't look like he's out on the field here, but they may have their star running back. We will see. I'll keep you up to date on that. They come out in shotgun here. Kostrowski back at quarterback. Looks like Nago back in the backfield with him. And they're going to hand off up the middle to Nago, and he's stuffed up at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers defense, that was Bridger Bolin on the tackle, stuffs Nago at the line of scrimmage, brings up 2nd and 10 here for Wausau West. But again, the 27-7 win for SPASH earlier in the year. SPASH won the conference, 7-0 in conference play here, the Valley Football Association, in 2023. But again, that game against Wausau West was probably the most odd game I've seen all year with how many turnovers were in that football game, especially from the Warriors. 8 in the game. I think they had 6 in the first half, 3 or 4 fumbles in that first half. It was a wild game. I think we're going to be in for a much tighter matchup, a great first-round matchup. Here's going to be a fake pitch to the counter back the other way. The Panthers' defense was ready for it again. And the Panthers' defense has come out ready to play. It's like Camperanto. Well, they gave the tackle to Stelzer on the play for the Panthers. 3rd and 10 here for SPASH. And this Panther defense coming out ready to play here. Again, you really can't ask for a bigger, better first-level matchup than what we've got tonight between SPASH and Wausau West. Kostrowski with Nago flanking him. Kostrowski hands off outside, off tackle. Nago's got no space. And West will gain a grand total of 1 yard on their first drive. This Panther defense comes up big, as they have been all season long. Again, that was another thing Jason Zaleski asked Coach Eigenberger about Saturday. You know, asking about this football team, about the offense specifically, and Coach Eigenberger was, you know, quick to make it clear how great this SPASH defense has played this season. You know, and talking about a little bit how this SPASH team has really kind of carried themselves as a team that has had something to prove all season long. You know, in interviews we've been talking with them, and here's going to be the punt away. And no Panthers going to go after that. Fire or poison call, whatever the call is out on the field, going to be taken up at the 46-yard line. And the first drive on offense for the SPASH Panthers will start at their own 48-yard line. Great field position here for the Panthers to start things off. And again, this is a high-emotion first-round playoff matchup in an absolutely loaded sectional here with Hudson, Kimberly, SPASH. You got Nina, Wausau, West, DC Everest in this sectional. And here come the number 3 seed Panthers, their first drive of the game. Grant Chandana back in at quarterback after being out with a concussion last week. They're going to hand off up the middle to Braylon Smola. Smola gains 5 yards on the play. And again, that's obviously huge to have Chandana back in your lineup. Obviously, he's your starting quarterback. You don't want to be without him for the postseason, but especially for the Panthers, Chandana has just been excellent all season long. He's got a passer rating over 100 this year, and he's been probably the most accurate quarterback I've seen this season. Handoff outside to Braylon Smola, and Smola is going to gain a couple here for the Panthers. Flag down, though. Flag down at the play. It came out right at the end of the play, and holding call against the Panthers will back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And it'll bring up, and I would guess Wausau West, Coach Johnson's going to elect to accept this here. And we'll see what the call is here. They're still asking Coach Johnson. Yep, they're going to push him back. And yeah, that's the right call pretty clearly. So they're going to go 10 yards back. Well, now the referees are discussing it. Trying to figure out what to do here. Again, he walked a couple of yards and then just stopped. And unless he's saying that's where the spot of the foul was, no. Wow, so the holding must have taken place right where Smola was tackled, because that 10 yards back from that spot, that would have happened right at the end of the run there, which is when the flag was thrown. So not as bad as it maybe could have been for the Panthers, but 2nd and 11 here nonetheless. Chandana in shotgun. Going to drop back to throw for the first time tonight, going over the middle, and there is Amon Konopacki. First down, Panthers. 25-yard reception for Amon Konopacki. And Konopacki has been that playmaker on the outside for the Panthers all year long. And he's probably been the top receiver in the Valley Football Association Conference this year. Chandana is going to roll out right now, looking quick into the flat, and he's got his other receiver, Kyle Madalena, and Madalena trying to fight forward for some extra yards. Madalena's had a productive year as well for the Panthers at wide receiver. He gains a yard there. We'll bring up 2nd and 9 here for SPASH. And again, to rewind back in time to that SPASH Wausau West matchup earlier this year, it was 7-0 in the first half. Wausau West kept it close even though they were turning the football over, but in the second half, SPASH put up 20 points and won that one 27-7. Chandana sends Madalena in motion. Quick throw over the middle, too high, and dangerous there off the hands of Konopacki. And again, I think it was a quick RPO, run pass option there, and I think Chandana put maybe a little bit too much on it, but a little bit high to Konopacki, and just off the hands and incomplete, and that would have been dangerous. There's a safety back there for Wausau West. That was Cooper DePute back there at safety that may have had a chance at it, but just over his head. And actually, Brett Batala that was back there. Now 3rd and 8 here for SPASH. And I think Coach Eigenberger going to call timeout here before the 3rd down play. And that's going to give us a chance to hear from our pregame show sponsor, Auto Select. Again, don't forget that Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. Take a quick 30-second break. Hear from our friends at Auto Select on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and on Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. From oil changes, check engine lights, brakes, struts, shocks, tires, your vehicle is always in good hands with Auto Select. Quality, dependable automotive care from service experts you can trust in Stevens Point and Plover.
Welcome back, everybody. Tied up at 0, SPASH and Wausau West. It's 3rd and 8 here for the Panthers. They've got the ball at the 30-yard line. This is likely 4-down territory, so SPASH could run it here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Chandana, the quarterback lead, off tackle to the right. Gains a nice chunky yardage, and again, I think Coach Eigenberger that time is thinking, let's run the football. We know we're going to go for it on 4th down, make that 4th down attempt easier, if nothing else. And that's exactly what he did. And it brings up 4th and 3 here for the Panther offense on the 5-yard run from Grant Chandana. 3 yards here for SPASH, 4th down. And a power set here in, we got a false start. False start on SPASH, and a big penalty that time will back the Panthers up 5, so you can completely take away that last run that gained 5. SPASH still going to go for it here. Again, this is kind of no man's land here at the 30-yard line. A little too long to try a field goal, but you're not going to punt it from the 30-yard line, so you're going to go for it here, 4th and 8. And I think you got to expect SPASH to go to the air here. Again, these are times where plays like this, 4th and long, where you look for perhaps Ethan Ellinger, tight end, to get the football, or Ramon Konopacki on the outside. Likely the guys you're looking at that SPASH will target. Konopacki's all alone out there, one-on-one coverage, and they came and pressed him. They're going to go to Konopacki over the middle and just overthrown. Konopacki was open there, but Chandana just missed him. And again, I was surprised, as that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Warriors take over, but I was surprised to see the Warriors go with just straight-up one-on-one coverage over there on Konopacki with no safety over there. Konopacki had a nice slant route, or kind of a skinny post, and looked like he beat his man, but Chandana just out of the reach of Konopacki that time. Turnover on downs, and the Warriors offense will come back out onto the football field, and as will the star running back, Ray Reinick. Reinick out there for the first time here today. Reinick takes the carry, and Reinick breaks out of a couple of tackles right off the bat, then falls down at the 42. Reinick, I think, getting his legs back underneath him, but that is what Wausau West Warrior fans want to see. Ray Reinick back in the backfield. Again, I called the DC Everest Wausau West game last week that Wausau West lost, and Reinick wasn't out on the football field after he got hurt against SPASH earlier this season, week 6 or week 7. And Reinick back in the backfield, you immediately see his impact on that run. An immediate 12-yard carry where he breaks multiple tackles. That is the X factor for the Warriors here tonight. They're going to go back to Reinick. Bounces it. Nope. Quarterback keeper here on the read option. Fooled me. I thought Reinick had it. But the carry for Jack Kostrowski for a gain of a couple on the play. And again, that's coming into this football game. Again, SPASH has had an unbelievable season. It is tough. It is a tough matchup to draw Wausau West your first game, first level of the playoffs. But again, you got to play tough teams when the postseason comes around. But that just shows with Wausau West as a 6 seed how loaded this sectional really is. I think we're going to be in for a very tight, very good ball game here. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. They're going to go back to Reinick up the middle here, and Reinick this time gets stuffed up at the line of scrimmage. A pack of Panthers takes down Reinick. at the line of scrimmage. Looked like the defensive lineman Owen Vandenelzen, the lead man in there for the Panthers. Junior Vandenelzen. Gain of about a yard on the play. Bring up 3rd and 7 here for Wausau West. May force the Warriors into a passing situation here. They go trips right. Kostrowski back there. Kostrowski rolls outside, and Ellinger chasing him down. Reineck blocks him and completes it on the sideline, and breaking it here past the 30-yard line. A huge play for this Warrior offense. A 25-yard gain on the pass from Kostrowski, completed to Bennett Matson for the Warriors, and here comes Wausau West. Again, the Warriors are a team that wants to run the football if they can, but Kostrowski's a good enough quarterback. He can throw the ball when needed, absolutely. Again, it's a team that likes to run the football first and foremost, but don't get it twisted. If they need to throw the football, Kostrowski can throw, and they've got some receivers out there. They're going to hand it off up the middle here to Nago, and Nago's got some space. He'll get past the 25, and it'll be a gain of 7 or 8 on the play. They'll mark it at 7 yards, 7-yard gain for Jackson Nago, as the Warriors try to ease Ray Reineck back into this offense. Again, he's likely not going to get 30 carries tonight, but to have him in there at all is just a huge plus, huge bonus, to say the least, for this Warrior offense. Trips left on 2nd and 3. Kostrowski back there. He will roll out left. This is going to be a quarterback keep around the outside, and Kostrowski trying to battle forward. We won't have the first down. He may get a yard on the play, but not much more. Panthers ready for that one. And they'll say he gets back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Brings up 3rd and 3 now for this Wausau West offense. 3rd and 3 here. And I have to imagine Wausau West likely just going to go right back to the ground game here, as if they don't get it here on 3rd, they're likely just going to go for it on 4th. Similarly to that last SPASH drive. Nago in the backfield with Kostrowski. Handoff up the middle, it's Nago, and he's swallowed up near the 20-yard line, near the first down marker. I think he's going to be a yard short. And they'll mark him, looks like 2 yards short, a gain of 1 on the play for Jackson Nago. And it'll bring up 4th and 2 here for the Warrior offense. 2nd, 4th down we've seen here tonight. SPASH couldn't convert. We'll see if Wausau West can convert their 4th down opportunity here in the first quarter. Come out in the pistol formation here. A big lineman there in the backfield at fullback. Kostrowski going to hand off to Jaden Durr, and Durr is swallowed up in the backfield. 3 Panthers in on the tackle, led by the linebacker Bridger Bolin, and a turnover on downs as the Panther defense comes up big here in the first quarter. Back-to-back big defensive stops for each team, holding up on 4th down near the red zone. And we remain scoreless here in the first quarter. That Panther defense comes up big here. Shotgun here, trips left. Chandana going to hand off tackle outside. That's Smola, and Smola swallowed up in the backfield. He will lose yardage on the play. On the tackle looked like DeAndre Bournes for Wausau West. A loss of 2 on the play. And it will bring up 2nd and 12 here for this Panther offense. 2nd and 12 here for SPASH. And again, Panthers had some success through the air against Wausau West earlier this year. I wouldn't be shocked to see him try to go to that well again. They're going to run a screen here to Smola, and a little high. Smola couldn't bring it in with one hand. There was some room there, but it's going to be incomplete. I think Chandana maybe wanted Smola to run that a little deeper. And maybe that resulted in the high pass. It's tough to know. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication between the quarterback and running back. Throw a little high. And it will bring up 3rd and 12 now for this SPASH offense. Trips left. And Konopacki, really no safety over there again by him. Rolling out left at Chandana. Quick throw low, and that's in the turf. Incomplete. Incomplete to Kyle Madalena, and that's going to bring up 4th and 12. SPASH will be forced to punt here. And again, Chandana, a little bit off the mark here to start this game. And again, Chandana, it's unusual for him because, again, he's the most accurate quarterback I've seen this season in any game I've seen this year, and that includes teams like Muskego or McQuantico that I've seen play football here. You know, Chandana's been as accurate as anybody. Here's a nice return set up for the Warriors past the 50-yard line, cutting inside down to the 42. Great return for Brett Batala. Batala takes it down. We'll see where they mark it, whether it's at the 42 or 43. It's going to be a great return here for Brett Batala. Again, SPASH offense sputtering a little bit here. Struggling to get that pass game going here. And again, sometimes, you know, playoff nerves are a thing as well. Again, I'm going to say I know what it is here that is getting that offense to have kind of a slow start. But again, it's when playoff time comes around, it's a different atmosphere. It's a different thing to get used to here for both sides. Quick throw, Kostrowski over to Carter Emerson. Breaks one tackle, takes it down near the 30-yard line, and it's going to be close, very close to a first down. And they will give Wausau West the first down, a 10-yard completion from Kostrowski to Emerson. 1st and 10, Wausau West. On the quick flat route to Emerson. Brings up 1st and 10 here from the SPASH 33-yard line. Kostrowski, Reinke in the backfield. They'll hand it to Reinke. Cuts it up, and he's stuffed up. Ellinger makes the tackle. Or, excuse me, Braylon Nystrom makes the tackle from his defensive end spot. Gain of 1 for Reinke. And it will bring up 2nd and 9 here for Wausau West. And on the sideline, looks like Chandana, Belson, and Konopacki, that SPASH offense going over some stuff over there with Coach Eigenberger trying to get things worked out offensively. Kostrowski, meanwhile, going to throw to the flat, and that's going to be over the head of Emerson as Kostrowski just sailed that one a little bit over Emerson's head, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 9 now for Wausau West. So again, I think we've seen a little bit of playoff nerve setting in here. Again, some missed throws early on. Actually, Reinke fell down at one point when nobody touched him again. So stuff like that you tend to see happen here in the first playoff game sometimes. It's as much as you know it's going to be a different environment, and as much as you try to treat it like it's just another game, it's just not. When the postseason comes around, it's win or go home. We've seen a little bit of those side effects here in the first quarter. 3rd and 9. Kostrowski going to hand off outside, a reverse back to Emerson, and he's got space. He cuts it up the middle, breaks out of one tackle, and he'll be taken down at the SPASH 13-yard line. A 20-yard carry for Carter Emerson on the reverse. What a play for Wausau West and Coach Johnson to dial up there. And again, playoff time comes around, you'll bring anything out of your playbook to try to get some points. I wouldn't be shocked if we see SPASH pull something like that out. They've had a lot of plays. Coach Eigenberger likes to dial up those reverses, some of those trick plays, even in the regular season. Now we're going to have a timeout here. Or end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, SPASH and Wausau West tied up at zeros. We will step aside, be back with more 2023 WIAA Boys Football Tournament here, Division I football, right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Welcome back, everybody. It's 1st and 10 here for the Wausau West Warriors from the 14-yard line. Kostrowski hands off to Reinke up the middle, and Reinke is swallowed up in the backfield again. It's the linebacker, Bridger Bolin. Bolin, the D lineman, has been all over the field tonight for SPASH. That's 3 tackles for loss tonight already for Bridger Bolin. A 4-yard loss on the carry brings up 2nd and 14. Here for the Wausau West offense. And West in the red zone here. First red zone trip for either side tonight. Shotgun look, 2 receivers. To each side, Kostrowski drops back. He's looking for the end zone. The fade route back corner, and it's caught. Was he in bounds? Touchdown, Wausau West. They strike first. Kostrowski completes the fade route to Carter Amerson. Amerson with the excellent catch there on the far corner, and Wausau West strikes first here tonight as the Warriors lead it 6-0 over the SPASH Panthers. And again, this is the type of matchup we expected. The kick is going to be up and good. 7-0. We will take a quick 30-second break as Wausau West leads SPASH. Back after this from Gerke Field in Stevens Point on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Welcome back, everybody. 7-0. SPASH leads Wausau West. As SPASH at the last second tries to get their, well, not quite at the last second, but trying to get their return team out there. Wausau West drives down, scores the touchdown on the fade route, completes a Carter Amerson. Kostrowski, of course, on the throw. And again, SPASH, we talked about it. They won the first matchup this year 27-7, but we said it before the game. Don't expect some blowout or a double-digit win here from either side. This is going to be a tight matchup. Again, Wausau West has got their star running back. That first matchup, again, the Warriors could not have felt good. Obviously, you lose, and that game likely cost them conference, even though they did lose to DC Everest last week as well. But that game could not have felt good for Wausau West because in that game they lost. SPASH played well, but Wausau West beat themselves in that football game as well with 8 turnovers in that game. Here's the kickoff. It's like Moore. Or no, excuse me, that's Amon Konopacki back there on to return it for SPASH. Konopacki has not typically been back there to return for SPASH this year, but throwing him back there here in the postseason, trying to get a spark for this Panther offense that really has not been able to move the ball much here tonight. Again, they had great field position their first drive, got maybe 20 yards on that drive, and then turned it over on downs. This Panther offense can look to connect here a little bit. Chandana Back there again. It's been a couple of weeks since Chandonau's been out on the football field. Hands off to Smola here. Breaks out of a tackle and then taken down. Gain of 2 on the play for Smola. Smola's been that quintessential workhorse back for the Panthers all year long. Gains 2 on the play that time. And SPASH going to hurry up here. They're going to get back to the line of scrimmage, go no huddle. Chandonau sends his man in motion. They'll go back up the middle to Smola again. Not a lot of room back there, and he is stuffed up in the backfield. Making the play, Jaden Durr and DeAndre Bournes in on the tackle that time for the Warriors. Brings up 3rd and 8 for SPASH. Likely will go back to the air here. We'll see if they can connect. Again, Konapaki's all alone there one-on-one. You got to think they're going to go to that matchup. And no, they're going to go with a screen here. Kyle Madalena on a cross screen. Cuts it up the middle, and not a lot there. He fumbled the football. Madalena fumbled the football, and the Warriors have it. The Warriors have the ball. Recovered on the play by DeAndre Bournes, and Wausau West has got the ball in SPASH territory once again. Again, this has been the perfect way for Wausau West to start here tonight. Again, this is probably the worst start to a game for SPASH since week 1 when they lost 35-7 to Mukwonago. Nobody has been able to make the Panthers look like this all season long outside of Mukwonago in week 1. But the Warriors starting out excellently here tonight. Kostrowski going to hand off outside to Nago, but a flag down before the snap. False start called against the Warriors. That's going to give us a chance to hear from our friends over at Point Heating. Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. It'll bring up 1st and 15 here for the Warriors. First and 15 here for Wausau West as they look to extend their 7-0 lead on the road here. Level 1 postseason against their conference rival, the SPASH Panthers. Kostrowski going to pitch it to the outside. That's Nago again. Nago, the speedster back for the Warriors, gets outside and out of bounds. Gain of maybe 2 on the play for Wausau West. Again, Nago, calling that Wausau West DC Everest game last week at DC Everest that the Warriors dropped. Nago really was the back that gave Wausau West production last week. He's got a lot of speed there. If you get him out on the outside, he can make some things happen. That's exactly what the Warriors did that time, but gain of a couple. And we had a flag down again. Or we're trying to decide where to put the football. Yeah, we did have a flag. I think a holding call against Wausau West. That's going to back them way up. And this is going to be like 1st and 27-ish. This is 1st and a mile for Wausau West. They're going to throw on 1st down. Kostrowski looking, rolling, and he's got his man complete on the sideline. Going to be very near the original line of scrimmage as the pass complete to Bennett Matson. And they will get past the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. What a play. What execution there for Wausau West. The first play you pick up 17 yards. And it's now 2nd and 9. Kostrowski has really been on point tonight back there at quarterback. 2nd and 9 here for the Warriors. Shotgun look. Kostrowski keeps it himself on the read option, and he will get stuffed up at the line of scrimmage, going nowhere that time. A slew of Panthers there, including Ethan Ellinger, the defensive end, brings up 3rd and 9 now for Wausau West. And again, at this point in the field, likely 4-down territory. for the Warriors here at the 32-yard line. And again, the Wausau West number 6 seed coming into this postseason. SPASH won the Valley Football Association Conference, beat Wausau West earlier this year 27-7, but the Warriors coming out strong early tonight. 3rd and 9 here, though. 3 receivers, 2 up to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Wing back in there as well. Kostrowski, play action pass. He cuts it up the middle. He's got pressure, rolling out left. Now we'll throw it down the field and right on the money to Emerson. Complete. First down, Wausau West. Carter Emerson with another big catch here tonight for Wausau West, and it's a Warrior first down. And again, you've got to give quarterback Jack Kostrowski, the junior, all the credit in the world there to step up in the pocket under pressure, roll out left, and somehow loft that ball in between 2 Panthers for a first down. Kostrowski has just been fantastic tonight for Wausau West. 1st and goal now from the 10-yard line. Bunched up receiver, look to the top of your screen. They'll send him in motion. Handoff up the middle. That is Reineck. Reineck powering forward, and he'll get right near the end zone, down to the 2-yard line. The Warriors 2 yards away from taking a stranglehold on this football game. Second and goal from the 2-yard line now for Wausau West. And 2 yards to go here for the Warriors. And again, I would expect Wausau West to go to the ground game here. That looks like Reineck back there at running back again. Pistol look, but the offensive lineman at fullback. They will hand off to Reineck, powering forward, but he's stuffed up again by this Panther defense. Gained a yard on the play down to the 1-yard line. Brings up 3rd and goal now for Wausau West. Again, this has just been a powerful performance to start this one for Wausau West. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Reineck back in the backfield again. Strong I formation. Kostrowski keeps it himself, powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wausau West, and the Warriors go up 13-0 on SPASH here in the first half. They are shocking these SPASH Panther fans right now. These Warriors have come out ready to play, and here's the extra point. The extra point up and good here. Wausau West leads SPASH 14-0 with 7:15 left in the first half. SPASH will need an answer here. We'll take a quick break, be back with more 2023 WIAA Level 1 playoff football action after this on Zaleski Sports.
Oh my gosh!
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
Welcome back, everybody. Wausau West leads SPASH 14-0 here. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. It'll be Wausau West to kick off here, and get your customized uniforms, team shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Made It Custom in Stevens Point. Wausau West to kick off here. The Panthers in desperate need of an answer here. And that one picked up. Braylon Smola now back to return for SPASH as well. And again, there's nothing else that kind of shows you how SPASH is just trying to get something going on the offensive side. It's the fact that they're putting Braylon Smola back there to return. Amon Konopacki back there to return. Many times this year, those guys have not been back there most of this season. Those are two of your biggest playmakers offensively. Looking to get them out there and try to create a spark here as SPASH just has not been able to get anything going offensively. And obviously credit Wausau West's defense. And for the record, in the first half of the SPASH Wausau West game, this Warrior defense was excellent in that game as well. Their offense kept turning the football over, and they just kept stopping SPASH over and over the first half. SPASH came up big in the second. We'll see what happens here tonight. 14-0 shot and a quick pass outside to Madalena. Madalena probably misread that as he cuts it outside. He had space up the middle. If he cut that one inside of his blocker that time, and I think Amon Konopaki's telling him that. He's like, man, we had some space on the inside there. Madalena tried to bounce it outside, but there were two Warriors there, and he's taken down for a loss of one. This has just been an uncharacteristic performance so far tonight for SPASH. 2nd and 11 here for the Panthers. Chandana going to hand off up the middle to Smola. Smola's got a little bit of space here. One of the best runs of the night for Braylon Smola. He gains 8 yards on the play, and it will bring up 3rd and 3 here for SPASH. And again, I'd expect to see more of that from SPASH, trying to get Smola going if there's room. And then the other thing I would expect is a deep shot or two to Konopaki, because Konopaki can break a game open at any point there on the outside. But this time, Chandana is going to keep it himself off tackle, and he's going to be close to a first down. Very close. We will see where they mark it officially. He might be inches short here based on where the referee is marking it here. And they're going to mark it enough for the first down. First down, Panthers. And that is a sigh of relief for this SPASH Panther offense, to just try to get some positive momentum going here offensively. And it's 1st and 10 from the 29. Again, SPASH going to go quick up to the line of scrimmage. Chandana, play action fake, and go out to Konopaki. Konopaki makes one man miss. Now he's running down the sideline, stiff arming one man past the 50-yard line. 23-yard carry for Konopaki, or reception, I should say. But there's a flag down here. There's a flag down. And Wausau West is arguing that Konopaki was grabbing a face mask on the stiff arm. You usually don't see that called on the offensive player. But the flag's down. We'll see the call. And yes, face mask call against Konopaki. And a huge penalty there. They call Konopaki for the face mask because he was trying to stiff arm there. And again, you just see that so rarely called on the offensive player. Again, it was tough for me to see. Again, it's illegal to put your hand on the face mask as long as you don't grab it. But the referees say he grabbed it. And a face mask call against the Panthers will back them up and negate that huge gain for Konopaki. It will still be a first down for SPASH, however. So it'll still be a SPASH first down. It will just back them up 15 yards from the spot. But again, we just saw it there. I've been talking about it tonight. The guy on this SPASH offense that can break a game open single-handedly is Konopaki on the outside. I would expect Coach Eigenberger to go to Konopaki even more here tonight. Chandana, both receivers to the short side of the field. They're going to have Chandana keep it on the read option up the middle, and he'll gain maybe 3 on the play, 3.5 yards. We'll bring up 2nd and 7 here for the Panthers. And this SPASH offense moving the football a little bit here now. And they're going to give him 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 now. But again, I'm just keeping an eye on that matchup outside. Konopaki has been one-on-one. No safety help. No nothing over there. Very soft coverage over there. Handoff to Smola. Smola's got some space. And he gets a 5-yard gain for Braylon Smola here. Brings up 3rd and 2 now for this Panther offense. And now SPASH finding something here offensively. Trips right. Coach Eigenberger going hurry up once again. Chandana is going to keep it himself off tackle, and that's another SPASH first down as Chandana gains 3 on the play. Again, SPASH going quickly here trying not to allow that Wausau West defense to set. And they're going to go no huddle again here. Going to get the call in from Coach Eigenberger. And 1st and 10 here. Again, you just feel like the Panthers, this is just, it's not a must-have points drive, but it feels pretty close to it. Chandana going to go to Smola again. Smola with some more room once again there. Gain of 4 on the play. Maybe they'll give him 5. And now this SPASH offense moving a little bit more machine-like we've seen most of this season. This is not a SPASH offense that has been made to go backwards very often. It's usually get a nice gain on the ground. Then we go to the air and maybe get a big play. It's been pretty methodical for SPASH offensively all year. It's been, credit to Coach Eigenberger and this SPASH offense all year long. But this Wausau West defense has done a better job than anybody really this year so far tonight. But the Panthers getting it going a little bit here. Chandana going to keep it himself again. Gain of 3 or 4 on the play. SPASH starting to find some room on the ground now. Brings up 3rd and 2 now for this Panther offense. 3 minutes left here in the first half. This first half is flying by as the clock continues to run here. 3 minutes remaining. And Wausau West got the football to start it off. So SPASH will get it at half. A score here would be huge for this Panther team. Chandana, quarterback lead, Smola the lead blocker, and he looks to have another first down for the Panthers. They will give him the first down, a 3-yard gain for Grant Chandana, and it's a first down for SPASH. First down from the 35-yard line. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Chandana checks out to his 2 receivers, bottom of the screen. That's Belson and Madalena. Drops back. He's going deep. That's Konopacki, and he missed him. Incomplete. And if that's on the money, Konopacki's got a chance to make a defender miss. That may be a touchdown. But again, Chandana just a bit in front of him, and it's been uncharacteristic here from Chandana here tonight. Again, I said it multiple times this broadcast. Probably the most accurate quarterback I've seen this year, over 70% completion percentage, but tonight he's been just a little bit off, especially on some of those post routes or slant routes to Konopacki over the middle, or he's just missing him. 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. 2:22 left in the first half. Chandana rolls left, comes back the other way, a screen pass to Ellinger. Ellinger bowls forward, and no, incomplete. Incomplete. Chandana low on the throw. That time, incomplete here. And now that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Panthers. And again, it's also worth bringing up, Chandana did not play last week. He was out with a concussion last week that he hurt in that game against Marshfield 2 weeks ago. So back playing for the first time in 2 weeks tonight. May have something to do with it as well. Chandana rolls out left, got some space, going to throw to the sideline. No, he finds Konopacki. Breaks out of one tackle. Ahmad Konopacki into the end zone. Yes, touchdown. Panthers. Ahmad Konopacki breaks it open here for the SPASH offense. A 30-yard touchdown catch and run for Ahmad Konopacki. And SPASH is back in this football game. It's a 1-score game. Again, I've mentioned it numerous times tonight. Wausau West has been defending Konopacki one-on-one all night, and Konopacki is a guy that can do that at any moment, and he shows it again there. Touchdown for Konopacki. Extra point up and good. It's 14-7 after the SPASH touchdown. We're in for a good one tonight here in Level 1 playoff football. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Back with more SPASH Wausau West playoff football after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome back, everybody. SPASH, Wausau West at 14-7 here off the Shawanoga to Konopaki connection. Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. Here's the kickoff for SPASH, and that Panthers sideline now just much more energized. SPASH student section fans a little bit back into it here. Again, it was kind of a shocking start for SPASH fans, and that's going to be kind of a missed kick there from Dillingham. Winds up being a squib kick, but it works out pretty well for the Panthers, as they're going to force Wausau West to start off at their own 19-yard line here. But we have got a game here. We've got a game here tonight. And now Wausau West here with 2 minutes. Again, I was getting ready to say there, maybe SPASH was going to slow it down on that last drive, try to make the touchdown the last drive of the game. But if SPASH can get a stop here, then you get the ball back. But Wausau West has enough time to put together a scoring drive of their own as they'll hand off up the middle outside. That's Jackson Nago with some space. Breaks out of one tackle. It's a first down for the Warriors. Jackson Nago with the 14-yard carry for Wausau West. And the Warriors looking to take advantage of that time left on the clock here in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line here for Wausau West. Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of Kimberly and Appleton North. Kostrowski, play action fake, out to the flat to his wide receiver, and a lot of space past the 50-yard line. He is still going past the 20-yard line, finally taken down at the 16-yard line. What a play for Brett Batala to get the Warriors back into the red zone and into scoring position. That is a 50-yard reception for Brett Batala, breaking out of multiple tackles for this Warrior offense. And Wausau West now with plenty of time here in the red zone to score before half. Kostrowski in shotgun here. 2 receivers out there, 1 to each side. Kostrowski going to hand off outside. That's Nago once again. He's got some space, but will be taken down. Not before he gets past the 10-yard line. And it's going to be nearly another first down for the Warriors, just short of it. We'll bring up 2nd and very short here. 2nd and 1 for Wausau West. What a way for the Warriors to respond to that SPASH touchdown, to come out and have a huge play. And Wausau West will call timeout with 1 minute and 2 seconds left here in the first half. We'll take a quick 30-second break, be back with more playoff football live from Gerke Field after this on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. And Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka is your choice for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Visit Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Wapaka. 2nd and 1 here for Wausau West. Power set here, strong I formation. And Coach Eigenberger complaining about something here. And we got whistles here, and I think Coach Eigenberger is going to get a warning. I think Coach Eigenberger might have been wanting a delay of game of some sort. And no, Wausau West called timeout. So they're going to credit Wausau West with a timeout on the play as they were getting close to having a delay of game. Coach Eigenberger wanted a delay of game call. That is one thing Coach Eigenberger has had called against him a few times this year. Some warnings to his side, some unsportsmanlike conducts there. He likes to talk to the referees out there. He wanted a delay of game. Wausau West gets a timeout call. We will keep it here as Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. And Rocky Rococo's for your next catering, birthday party, family night out, or just lunch on the move. Make it a delicious, cheesy, Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only, Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. And Toyland is now open at Fleet Farm with their price match plus guarantee. If you find a lower toy price, they'll beat it by 5%. You'll get the best price on a huge selection of toys at Fleet Farm. 2nd and 1 again here for Wausau West. We'll see if we can get a play in here. Back-to-back timeouts. Power set, 2 fullbacks in the game, and powering up the middle, it's Kostrowski. And did we get whistles before the snap again? Flag down. And wow, offsides. Or no. Well, offsides called against Wausau West, so Wausau West must have had an offensive lineman too far forward on the line of scrimmage. That you don't see the offsides call on the offense very often, but it's called that time against Wausau West. So the Warriors really struggling to get this second down play off. Getting close to a couple of delayed games. Now a offsides call offensively. Brings up 2nd and 6 now for this Warrior offense. Kostrowski and shotgun's got 2 receivers to the top of your screen. Kostrowski hands off up the middle. Nope. Play action pass, and he's got a receiver into the end zone, but a flag down. Touchdown, Warriors for the moment. That was Jackson Albee. But we've got a flag down. Flag down, a touchdown for the moment. But this one may be coming back. Referee's going to gather to discuss here. We'll see the call. Illegal man downfield called against the Warriors, so bring it back. No touchdown for Wausau West. Illegal player down the field. So this is just a really tough sequence for Wausau West. These, back-to-back timeouts, both because they were getting close to a delay of game penalty, and then an offsides call against the offense, and now an illegal man downfield call against Wausau West. It'll be 2nd and 6 once again here for this Warrior offense. Under a minute to play here in the first half. And now they're going to bring him back. Yep. We're going to back him up a little bit. And it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Warriors. Again, bunched up receiver set up to the top of your screen. And we have more whistles down here. We got another timeout. This time, SPASH wants a timeout. And this has been a wild sequence of events here. Again, now SPASH calls timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Be back hopefully with the remainder of the first half if we can get a playoff here right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got a good one live from Gerke Field. Wausau West leads SPASH 14-7. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or you can learn more at nicolaybank.com. It's 2nd and 11 here for Wausau West. Shotgun look, 3 receiver set this time. Kostrowski, play action pass. He's looking left, rolling left, still looking, being chased by some Panthers. The throw going to be incomplete into tight coverage over there on the far sideline. And it's incomplete, 3rd and 11 now for Wausau West. And one thing to note here in this game, for the Warriors, not a single turnover tonight. For a Warrior team that turned it over 8 times, the last time these two teams matched up this year, 6 times in the first half, that is welcomed news for this Wausau West team to not turn it over once. SPASH has got 1 turnover in this one. 3rd and 11 here for the Warriors, likely 4-down territory. Maybe they'll go with a field goal, actually at this distance. We'll see, but 3rd and 11, can they pick it up? Kostrowski going to hand it to, nope, keep it himself up the middle, and will be now taken down at the 15, short of the first down marker. They'll mark him at the 13-yard line. Clock runs. Does SPASH call timeout here? They do not. They do not. We got whistles. And a sideline warning called against the Panthers. Now again, this has been something we have seen pretty much all year. Coach Eichenberg, he likes to run out there, and he's a high energy coach. He likes to get out onto the field, and sometimes gets a little bit too far out onto the field and gets warned about that. Or it might be on the players as well here. But nonetheless, sideline violation on SPASH. And Wausau West is going to go for it here. Again, at this distance, they may have a chance at a field goal, but they're going to go for it. This is a massive play if the Warriors do, in fact, go for it on 4th and 6. Again, a stop here feels huge for SPASH. Again, they get the ball at halftime. We're going to get 42 seconds on the first half clock. The Warriors will go for it on 4th and 6. And Wausau West going to let the clock go here. And we'll see if Wausau West actually goes for it here. They might just let the clock go, call timeout, and then try to kick it. But nonetheless, I think you're going to see them they're going to let this clock run as far down as they can. They don't want to give SPASH any time to have a chance to score the football, especially with an offense like SPASH that can, with quick strike ability. And I do think Wausau West will go with a field goal here once they call a timeout here. And now we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the first half clock. We're going to take another quick break and be back with a field goal attempt likely from Wausau West after this from Gerke Field, right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, everybody. 14-7. Quick timeout there. Here's the field goal with 2 seconds on the clock. The kick is up, and it is good. Wausau West goes up by 2 scores. The field goal up and good by Jackson Albee, the kicker. And Wausau West goes into the half with a 17-7 lead over the SPASH Panthers here tonight. Wausau West looking to upset the Panthers, number 3 seed, Wausau West, number 6. And now coming up here on Zaleski Sports is episode 10 of our Edgar Hard Knocks series. So stay tuned and see how the Edgar Wildcats fared in their final regular season matchup last week. Edgar Hard Knocks coming up right now on Zaleski Sports.
Edgar Football Hard Knocks is brought to you by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org to learn more.
All right, guys, good morning. My name is Harrison Gravine, offensive tackle and kicker for the Edgar football team. It's marathon week, conference championship. We can win it outright this week. So a pretty big week. Marathon's 4-4. They're a pretty good team, but I think we're gonna go out and beat them. It is currently 5:55 a.m. I set my alarm for 5:45. So we're gonna go get in the shower and I'll be right back. All right, so it's currently 6:25. I just got done getting ready and I'm heading downstairs to see what's for breakfast. My mom's been cooking up a storm all morning, so she loves cooking. She's the best cook. If you don't find her on the pontoon, you'll find her in the kitchen. So we're gonna go see what's for breakfast. All right, so we got tripod on the ground, Sarge, we got Ruby, and looks like we got some waffles. Look amazing. And some kielbasa. Shout out Carter, family staple. And thanks Kathy for the waffle maker. All right, here's the final meal. We got a feast so you can play like these. Let's go. All right, so it is 7 o'clock and I'm pulling out of the driveway on my way to school. It's a 35-minute drive. We moved at the end of my sophomore year, so I wanted to finish out my last 2 years of school at Edgar, playing football with the boys and stuff. So we got a 35-minute drive. We're gonna go pick up Kendra and Laura for school. The biggest question that I get when I tell people that I live 35 minutes away from Edgar is, do you hate driving there? And my answer is not really, but once in a while I get sick of driving. Usually that'll be if I'm like driving back and forth twice a day for something, like if I had lifting in the morning and a game at night for like baseball in the summer, for example. That's when I would usually get tired of driving, but other than that, living 35 minutes away, we live on Lake Dubay now, so I would definitely take that over just living in Edgar. I think the 35-minute drive is worth it. Yeah, this is definitely one of the days that I do not like driving. It's pretty muggy. Can barely use cruise control, but it's all right. All right, it is 7:45 and we're pulling out of my girlfriend Kendra's driveway. We got Kendra in the car, we got Agent Zero in the back, and yeah, I don't have, well, I have college English first block, but we don't have class today, so I'm just gonna be chilling during first block, probably doing some homework, maybe go and interview some people. All right, they're testing out the new shop project, the beanbag boards. We're having a tournament of 8. We'll see who wins. All right, update on the beanbags. I won the first game, 15 rep. Rest in peace to Justin. He fought hard. Wasn't a match. Got 2 more matches to the championship. Let's do it. We're heading down to the 3rd grade classroom. We're doing a pep rally. They're gonna give us some cheers, hype us up for the game a little bit, hopefully give us some snacks. Yeah. We got Mr. Holtz in the hallway. He's hyped up for the game tonight. Yes. These guys are all hyped up for the game tonight. Heck yeah. All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna get some cheers, some snacks, just like I just said, and we're gonna go and get that W tonight. Let's go.
What is your favorite subject to do in school?
Shop classes. Probably science.
Great job cheering. For all the boys boys might have cheered louder than you guys did today, though. The players are pretty fired up to see you, I think. Normally I tell you guys, hey, I'll see you at the game, but tonight, you may want to stay in somewhere and stay warm and dry, because it's going to be a little chilly. The players, well, we don't mind it that much. When the game's on, they don't really think about it. I'm sure if we get ahead by quite a bit, though, we may start feeling a little chilly. But it's been a great year so far, and if we win tonight, we'll win the conference outright, which was one of the guys' goals. And we have some big games coming up against teams we don't even know about yet, but it'll be fun to play somebody new. Captains, you guys got anything you want to say?
All right, guys. Thanks for the support. You know, it really makes our day a lot more special knowing we got everybody behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, on Fridays, I look forward to this pep rally more than the game, to be honest. Just seeing you guys all fired up. I hope you guys keep supporting us. We got 5 weeks left, and your support it's appreciated. And
I know we got one more of these planned, but hopefully we get another one when we go down to Camp Randall.
Whole school. Heck yeah. All right. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the cheers and the support. The food helps a lot too. We all love the food, especially me, of course. But yeah, that's all. Let's go. Thank you. Okay, guys.
Mike, welcome to our house. Over all the big boxer shot stories. Yeah, you see, they're all back there, all right, man?
Well,
Yeah.
back on topic though, with the game, we're gonna probably pull these guys out pretty easily.
Yeah, the marathon people, they can get a little strange sometimes.
We're gonna have to call.
Wait a minute, don't you live in Marathon?
I do, but I'm here.
He stuck with us because he knew we were gonna beat him.
We are better. We are more together, Mike. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And
Thank
we
you, Will.
shoot bigger bucks over there too. Marathon people, they don't shoot big ones. They get it over I here. don't know.
Good talk. Thank you. Okay, who am I here with?
Kendra.
Okay, Kendra Muha. What do you expect from that your football team tonight?
50-0.
50-0?
Yeah.
Do you think that's too small or too big?
Too small.
All right, thank you. Who am I here with? All right, Sawyer, what do you expect from that your football team tonight?
A win.
Do you expect to get in the game tonight?
Hopefully.
All right, thank you, Sawyer. Have a good day. All right, we got the man, the myth, the legend. Number 2 in the beanbag tournament right there. All right, Sawyer, how do you feel about taking second in the beanbag tournament?
That's all right.
It's all right? How do you feel about losing to me?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad, especially 2-15. How do you feel about that? How do you reflect on yourself after that match?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad? Good answer. Thank you, sir. All right, so we're going to digital photography right now. It's with Miss Albrecht. She loves our class a lot. So there she is. She loves our class. So we're gonna go out and take some pictures today. All right, we're headed to lunch. I think we're getting pizza. We got Brett here. We got Tegan excited for some pizza. I miss Tim. After lunch, we're gonna have third block. I'm gonna have pre-calc. We'll get Mr. D in there. So yeah, we'll show you our pizza after this. I forgot to film my own lunch, so this is what I had. I got pepperoni pizza, same as Brocker.
It's pretty good, man.
Brocker, I gotta ask you, what do you expect from your football team tonight?
Well, we're gonna get a W, and I mean, Colby didn't score any points, so why should Marathon?
Heck yeah.
So
thanks, man.
Shout out.
All right, Gavin, what are you eating for lunch?
Right now, some apples.
All right, he's eating apples with his favorite teacher, Mrs. Hahn. Bestest friends in the world, Mason. Got some bush right there. Gavin, how do you feel right now eating that food? How does it make you feel?
We should have better school lunches.
That's okay. We love you though.
Day in the life of Colby Schwer.
Hey Stanky, what's the snack of the day?
Hershey's and raisins. Look at this. Squirt the Hershey's.
What makes it so good?
On the raisins.
Why is it so good? Why do you like it?
It's like chocolate covered raisins. Don't you like that?
Should we just cancel the game? Since
Pre-calc
I'll watch
right now, we got Carter Butt, we got Gumball Dulkey, we got Kelly, we got Ethan Tusho, we got Marcus, and then we got Mr. D, and then we got Mr. Doll, aka Mr. Beast, aka Devin. Got Carter.
Say about me. My dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumper. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like
here with
on earth. Got angels in my bed.
Cash Paul. All right, Cash. What do you think of the game tonight?
We're gonna absolutely murder them.
All right, thank you. What do you predict the score to be? 50 to nothing. Good prediction. Thank you, Cash.
McLean Butt.
All right, McLean, what's your favorite football memory of this year?
When I step on someone in flag football.
All right, that's a good answer. Thank you, McLean. What do we got here? Austin Jacobs. All right, how's it going? Good, good. All right, what's your favorite football memory of this year?
Beating Stratford.
All right, beating Stratford. That's a valid answer. Thank you, Mr. Jacobs. All right, who am I here with? All right, Mason. What's your favorite football memory of this year?
Stratford.
All right, that's a good answer. Thank you, Mason. All right, who am I here with?
Ethan Telshaw.
All right, Ethan, what's your favorite football memory of this year?
Beating Stratford.
All right, that's a good answer. Thank you, Ethan.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, who am I with? Dawson Bordenheimer, aka Dubs Dubs. All right, Dubs Dubs. What is your favorite football memory of this year?
Winning conference.
Winning conference. All right. And what do you expect from us tonight? More than 40 to 0. All right, that's a good answer. Thank you, Dub Dub. All right, who am I here with?
Ty Schnelly.
All right, Ty. What's your favorite football memory of this year?
Probably be next to Harrison Gravine and him telling me every single play and when to pull, when to block, when to, doing everything.
All right, thank you, Ty. What do you expect from us tonight?
A big W.
Big? How big?
At least 40 rep.
All right, thank you, Ty.
Yup.
There you go. Coach Mr. Master Rao, I have a question for you.
What's up?
What's your favorite memory of this football season?
Stratford game.
What? The Stratford game?
Yeah, it was my first win with you guys and just the rivalry as a whole. Obviously, my first time in it. Really
Thank you,
cool.
Coach. Thank you, Coach.
Not Abby.
Wait.
That was also a good
Wait,
one.
so what was it? What did you say your brother said before the game?
Back to the question.
You can't get it on camera.
So we're on our way to sociology. We got Ty here. But yeah, sociology. It's gonna be my last class of the day before I take a break, go chill out for a little bit. We got Tucker here. He's kind of mad at me, but it's okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the day. So right now it is 3:21. School just ended. I'm gonna run to probably a gas station, grab a snack before I come back. We're getting taped here at school, having the coaches meeting, and then leaving for marathon at around 4:45, I believe. We'll get on the field, we'll warm up there, and then the game will start. All right, my snack of choice today is gonna be some bold Chex Mix, and then some orange Gator Light. All right, we just got done with our meeting. We're walking out to the bus right now. We got Brett right here. We got volleyball practice. We're cheering them on. We're gonna go get that dub. What a beautiful day to play some Edgar football, you know? It's gonna be awesome. Let's go. He's trying to rob the van. Uh-oh. Hey, you already know. All right, currently it is 38-0. It's the third quarter. Fletcher feels like he's in a boot camp because we're sitting in this big tent. And we're going for a touchdown. Deacon straight for a touchdown. I gotta go kick guys back.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys pussy and they PMSing. People in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene. Damn right you want to be in it.
Welcome back, everybody. We're just about set to start the second half here from Gerke Field in Stevens Point. Wausau West leads SPASH 17-7 here in this one, and this is far from the only playoff game tonight where the lower seed has got the lead right now. Chippewa Falls, number 8 Chippewa Falls leads number 1 Hudson 13-7 last I heard over there. So the 1 seed down right now. Another 1 seed that's down. You go down a few divisions. Division 6, number 8 Marathon leads number 1 Auburndale 18-0 at halftime over there at Auburndale High School. So there's another 8-1 matchup where you got the lower seed up. And Kimberly, they lead 10-0 over Appleton North. Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of that Appleton North Kimberly game. But again, that's playoff football. Again, in the WIAA, football, unlike most other sports where every single team makes the playoffs, volleyball, basketball, all teams are in. So a lot of times you get the 1 seed and against the lower seeds, it's a 16 seed or something of that sort, and it's just a massive blowout every single time. You know, football is a sport that lends itself to, you know, anybody winning on any given day in general, but that's especially the case when not everybody makes the postseason. You know, you have to be a certain level of team just to get in the sport of football. And again, we talked about it coming into this game for SPASH Wausau West. This was not going to be, you know, like the first time these two teams met earlier this season. This was going to be a tight matchup. This was going to be a tough matchup. And if SPASH came out with a win, it was going to be close. But again, right now, Wausau West leads at 17-7 here as we get set to start the second half. Again, the first time these two teams played, it was, again, out of all the games I've seen this year, it was the most odd game I've seen, just because I don't know if I've ever seen that many turnovers in a game before. 8 turnovers from Wausau West. They have none tonight. SPASH will get the ball to start the second half here. Again, this is just a 10-point game. Of course, it's far from over, especially with SPASH getting the football here. We'll see how the Panthers come out. One thing that, you know, is a little similar here in this second matchup. SPASH had 7 points in the first half last game. They got 7 points in the first half here tonight. The second half is when the SPASH offense really took off in the first matchup between these two teams earlier this year. And, of course, the Panthers are going to be wanting more of that here tonight. And, again, I talked a lot about Ray Reinecke. Again, getting Ray Reinecke mixed up with a Pacelli volleyball player that his last name Reinecke. But Ray Reinecke, star running back for Wausau West, made a lot of his return here tonight. He hasn't seen a lot of snaps, still working back, I think, from that leg injury. But so he hasn't been out there quite as much as maybe I would have expected. But Wausau West has still been able to run the football. And really the story tonight has been the quarterback. It has been Jack Kostrusky, who has been fantastic tonight for Wausau West. He has been the guy so far for the Warriors. And here is the kickoff as we are set and underway. Amon Konopacki takes the second half kick return, and he takes it down near the 30-yard line. I think they'll mark it down at the 29, and that's where SPASH will start their first drive of the second half. Here comes the Panther offense. Again, the Panthers did a nice job running the football to end that first half. Then they got the big play touchdown on the pass to Amon Konopacki. And again, you look at your screen here, Konopacki is all alone. Just one corner defending him out there. No safety over the top there. That just feels like easy pickings there for SPASH tonight. And they've gone to Konopacki quite a bit tonight. Going to run up the middle that time and gain maybe a few. And again, they've tried to go to Konopacki. They've got him a few times. He's got a touchdown. Chandana has been a little bit inaccurate tonight compared to what we've seen him most of this year. Again, a 70% completion percentage guy this season. Been incredibly accurate all year. Tonight he's been a little bit off the mark, so But it's there. I mean, it is there every single play if you want it to go to Konopacki there on the outside. Chattanooga going to hand off to Smola up the middle again, and he gains maybe 1 or 2 on the play. That will bring up 3rd and 5 on the play now. Again, Wausau West with that really one deep safety look all night, and that's when your deep safety's in the middle of the field, he's not going to be quick enough to go out and get a receiver on the outside. That's not going to happen. But 3rd and 5 here for SPASH. And very soft coverage there. Again, only 5 yards to go here. Soft coverage there. They're going to go to Konopacki on the slant route. It was deflected and incomplete. And SPASH maybe forced to punt here. 4th and 5, and they will. A quick 3 and out for the Panther offense. Looked like one of the defensive linemen. I didn't see who deflected that one for the Warriors. So again, Coach Eichenberger, he can see it. I mean, he's going to it. It's right there in front of you. One-on-one coverage, major cushion there. You can get 8 yards every single time if you want. And now a quick substitution back out there for SPASH at the last second. But again, it just, consistently, SPASH just hasn't been able to connect. On those to Konopacki, he's probably been about 50% on targets to him tonight, and it's really no fault of his own. But there's a deflection, some missed throws, and it's been tough for SPASH to take advantage of that. It's been there all game. That is, that's something having covered many SPASH games here this year that I'm pretty shocked to see that Wausau West has come out and just said throw it to him if you want to throw it to him. Has basically been from the looks of it, the defensive strategy. And again, that's a shock to me. That's a guy that can take it 80 anytime, and SPASH just hasn't been able to connect as consistently as you might have expected with that kind of defense. But here come the Warriors offense looking to extend that lead as SPASH goes 3 and out. Kostrowski back to throw, motioning Batala, the pitch outside. Here's Nago. He's got a lot of space. Jackson Nago, he might be gone, and he looks like Spiess is going to try to catch him. Does he get into the end zone? Yes! Touchdown, Jackson Nago. A 66-yard touchdown run for Jackson Nago. And Wausau West has their biggest lead of the night. The Warriors have come to play here in Stevens Point. And the Warriors, on the run from Jackson to go, take a 17-point lead. And here's the kick, is a high arcer, and it is up and good on the kick from Jackson Albee. 24-7, Wausau West. We'll take a quick break. Back with more Level 1 WIAA playoff football after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. And thanks to our game day sponsors, U.S. Bank of Stevens Point, Franny's Family Restaurant, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Arbuckles, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. To kick it off, it is Albee for Wausau West. The Warriors coming off another touchdown score, a quick strike drive. And again, talked about Jackson Nago with the touchdown there. Probably a good time to talk about Nago a little bit because, as we'll get into him a little bit, but Konopacki going to take the return here. He's got some space to the outside, going to be forced out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Big hit by the kicker, Jackson Albee. Good return from Konopacki, trying to get this SPASH offense some sort of spark here. But, again, talking about Jackson Nago, for Wausau West. Starting running back Ray Reinick went down in the SPASH matchup earlier this year. Jackson Nago and Jaden Durr were the two running backs kind of thrust in there. Nago has kind of commanded that backfield now since then, especially last week against DC Everest and tonight. Tonight, Jackson Nago he's just got so much speed in that backfield, and for him to really pick up the load as Smola gains a few yards, again, that injury to what most might call the star, the top player on the Wausau West team, at least the top skill position player it had seemed for the last couple of years for the Warriors and Ray Reinick. That's a big loss. You could have had a huge dip there, but Jackson Nago has done a really nice job. Tonight he's done a spectacular job, but a nice job spelling for Reinick and to really make sure that there's not a huge loss here. And here's a big play for SPASH down the far sideline. The Panthers getting something going here. Kyle Madalena on the quick screen, the bubble screen out there to the far sideline. Gains a good 35-40 yards, and SPASH has got a 1st and 10 from the Wausau West 25-yard line. The Panthers looking to strike quickly here. Chandana hands off up the middle to Smola, and Smola spins forward near the 20-yard line. Will gain 5 on the play. Again, I have to say, is it's going to be 2nd and 5. Doing many games from Gerke here. This SPASH crowd has been fantastic all year. This SPASH stands are filled to the brim every single week for these SPASH football games. This is definitely the quietest this stadium has been all year long since the McQuantigo game that SPASH lost 35-7. They've won 8 straight since. And again, that Wausau West has really just sucked the air out of this Gerke field here. But SPASH with a chance to score here in the red zone. Handoff up the middle to Smola. Down near the first down marker, and he might have a first. That last-second push by Braylon Smola will get him the first down, I believe. Going to be very close, and it will be a SPASH first down. All the credit to Braylon Smola there. That is something that we've seen from Smola all year long. It's what makes him an excellent running back is that he has a great trait that all great running backs have. You never stop those legs from churning, even on contact. When you hit contact, you keep the legs moving, you keep the legs chopping. And that's what Smola did there. I think they threw a flag down here, though, as he gained 7 there. I think there was a flag. I think we're gonna get offsides here on Wausau West. Well, some sort of call on Wausau West. Well, is the referee going to announce it here? Here we go. Illegal substitution called on the Wausau West Warriors. Do we have air conditioning on up here in the... We've got air conditioning up in 40 degrees here. Up in the booth. Flags down here. Getting a little off topic there. Now we're going to have a false start on SPASH. So a false start here on the SPASH Panthers. As the booth, press box getting a little chilly up here as the air conditioning has been turned on. 2nd and 8 now for SPASH. Chandana, quarterback lead here, and he is going to be taken down in the backfield. The Warriors all over him there. Tegan Ishamher on the tackle for loss for Wausau West, and it will bring up a 3rd and long here for the SPASH Panthers. 3rd and 10 from the 15-yard line. You got to think SPASH is going to go to the air, and again, I've got to think they're gonna go to number 7 here, and well, now they got 2 receivers over there. Again, these are spots they love to go to Konopacki. He's one-on-one over there. Double move there. No, they're gonna go quick to Ellinger. He's open. Ellinger with some space. That's a first down. SPASH first down that time. Again, a nice play design there by Coach Eigenberger. He had Konopacki kind of on a dig and out route there, deep down the field, and then brought Ellinger over the middle, right underneath it. just kind of flooding the levels of the defense there on that side. Ellinger open. 1st and goal now for the Panthers. And now you've got your whole playbook at your disposal here. Handoff outside. Braylon Smola into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Braylon Smola scores it for Stevens Point. And SPASH stays alive here as these Panther fans get back on their feet. And it's back to a 2-possession game here as the SPASH offense starts to find a groove here in the second half. On the score from Braylon Smola. Now we'll get an extra point here from SPASH, or will we? Is he going to go for it? Now, interesting. Coach Eigenberger is going to go for it here. Instead of making it a 10-point game, which would mean you're a touchdown and a field goal behind, he's going to go for it to try to go up by, or try to get down by 9, and he's going to get stuffed up here. No good. So no good on the 2-point conversion. Again, I'm trying to think the only thing I can think is Coach Eigenberger's thinking that, well, if we get it, a touchdown field goal wins it for us instead of tying it, but now you're in a spot where you need 2 touchdowns. But nonetheless, the call was in, and they didn't get it. It's 24-13, Wausau West. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Back from Gerke Field with more playoff football after this on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And Feltz's Dairy Store is Stevens Point's favorite place for cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Feltz's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. And now that looked like an intentional squib kick there from the kicker, Mason Dillingham, and maybe not intentional. Again, he's had a couple of he's had one miscue on a kick before that actually worked out pretty well by the Panthers, stuffed him within the 20-yard line. But Dillingham, I don't think that was purposeful. Coach Eigenberger talking to him on the sideline there at shanking a couple of these kickoffs. And he's inspecting footballs now. Or he's going to, is Dillingham going to warm up his arm here? Well, I'll keep you updated. Nonetheless, Wausau West has got 1st and 10 from their own 41. Fake the pitch. Carry up the middle here for Kostrowski. He breaks out of it down the far sideline. This Wausau West offense with another 1st down, and the Warriors have just come alive offensively here tonight. Again, this is one of the best offensive games of the season for Wausau West right now, especially against a team like SPASH, whose defense has not given up much all season long. Again, when you take into account the quality of opponent for Wausau West tonight, this likely has been their best offensive game of the season. Again, they've had a few major outputs against teams like Marshfield, Wausau East, and Appleton West, but handoff outside to Durr. No, that's Jackson Nago once again. Nago continues his monster night. He's well over 100 yards now tonight. And another Warrior 1st down. This Warrior offense has just seemed like they have beaten down and worn down the SPASH defense tonight. Again, as much as we've talked about the SPASH offense this season, the defense has been as consistent as any unit here this year, but tonight the Warriors have been able to do essentially whatever they wanted. Run the football, throw the football. Kostrowski up the middle to Nago. Nago's got more space, makes another Panther miss, and gains a good 4 yards on that run. Jackson Nago, and this Warrior offense continues to stampede ahead. Comes Kostrowski, and Kostrowski's got a little bit of a limp as he runs back out into the huddle. Jack Kostrowski, starting quarterback for the Wausau West Warriors. It's 2nd and 7 here for Wausau West. 2 receivers bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Kostrowski sends a man in motion. Now we'll go up the middle. That is Nago again, and there's the quick burst from Nago, and he's going to get taken down for a gain of a few. Again, that's what makes Nago a dangerous back, is that when he puts that foot into the ground, he's so quick on that first cut. He's got so much raw speed, as now Ray Reineck's going to come back into the game. And Reineck hasn't had to come out into the field much with how well Nago has played in the backfield. 3rd and 4 here for the Warriors. More than likely 4-down territory either way. Kostrowski. Going to go up the middle. That's Reineck, and Reineck is stuffed up at the 30-yard line. Gain of maybe a yard on the play will bring up 4th and 3 for Wausau West. And, we've got player down perhaps. Reineck was down for a moment, but no, he's back up. Maybe an offensive lineman down as well. But nope, no injuries, it looks like, thankfully. Everyone seems to be all right. Brings up a 4th and 3 here for Wausau West. Again, these two teams, conference rivals. West was the team last year. This year it's SPASH winning the conference. And here they meet in the postseason. 4th and 3. Power formation, I formation here for West. Kostrowski keeps it, and SPASH was not fooled. Turnover on down. The Panthers take the ball back. Taken down in the backfield by Gavin Stelzer. And the Panthers absolutely needed that stop that time. And credit to Gavin Stelzer for staying home that time. When you've got a power set like that I formation, strong right, Wausau West play fakes it. It was a really great play fake by Kostrowski, but Stelzer does a great job at staying home on his side of the field, taking down Kostrowski in the backfield, and now the Panthers have got a chance to make this a one-score game again. Shotgun here again. Konopacki lined up in the slot here. They're going to hand off outside. Reverse to Konopacki. He's got some space out there, but there's a lot of Warriors there as well. Konopacki with a modest gain here. It'll be a gain of, well, we'll see what they mark it, maybe 6 or 7 here for Amon Konopacki. Again, when you see Konopacki in that slot position, you know something's coming. Something's probably coming. Usually he's lined up on the outside. And no, they're going to give him 4 yards on the play. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now for SPASH. Trips right. Quick screen out to Madalena. And Madalena trying to get the edge. Cuts it back inside, and he'll be taken backwards. But he may have a first. We'll see where they mark it. It looks like he'll have enough for the first down based on where they have it. And no, they're going to mark him just short, inches short of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and about an inch. I mean, there's not a lot of green in front there. I wouldn't be surprised to just see Chandana keep this himself, little quarterback lead. Nope, they're going to give to Smola, and Smola's got the first down and more as he bowls forward. Ellinger pushes him forward past the 45-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Panther offense from the Wausau West 44-yard line. Again, SPASH was down 24-7 here in this third quarter, and it's 24-13 now. 3 minutes left in the third. Chandana going up the middle to Smola once again, and Smola, a hard-fought 4 yards that time. Down to the 40-yard line. Again, SPASH has done a much better job getting that run game going here, especially in the second half, late in the first half as well. Just getting Smola back involved with those tough, hard-nosed 3, 4, 5-yard carries. Again, in that first quarter especially, this SPASH offense was going backwards on most plays. 2nd and 6 here for the Panthers. Chandana drops back, quick Double move here for Konopacki. They're going deep to him, and they've got him. Amon Konopacki into the end zone. The Panthers are back in this football game, and who else but the playmaker himself, Amon Konopacki, beats his man on a double move. A 40-yard touchdown throw and catch from Grant Chandonat to Amon Konopacki. And the Panthers are back in this football game. It is 24-19, and now SPASH will definitely go for it here. And again, the interesting thing is for SPASH is if they would have just kicked the extra point, they'd be able to kick an extra point here and it'd be 24-21, but they're going to have to go for it to try to make it a 3-point game. Shotgun here for SPASH, just 2 receivers set. Chandonat rolls out right, looking for Konopacki, and incomplete. No flags, and it's going to be incomplete. SPASH does not get it. And again, that 2-point try earlier proven to be a big deal here as it's a 5-point game now, but still 1-possession game here. Wausau West still with the lead here in the third quarter, but back-to-back scores for SPASH. We'll take a quick 30-second break back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, everybody. It is 24-19. Wausau West leads SPASH as this game has been as advertised here tonight. We thought it would be a big-time contest and a tight matchup, and Wausau West had a 17-point lead about 6 minutes ago, and now SPASH comes back with 2 touchdown drives. One off a big play we just saw from Amon Konopacki, who has just been invaluable tonight for this Panther offense. And again, that has been, I don't how many times we've talked about it tonight on the broadcast. That's going to be another short kick there. I'm starting to think this is purposefully by Dillingham, but a huge return here. The Warriors are going to have excellent field position down at the 32-yard line. This game is just unbelievable right now. Carter Amerson on the return takes it to the 31 again. Those kicks are starting to prove costly for SPASH, those short kicks from Dillingham. And again, I don't know if Dillingham's just hitting these or if this is intentional for SPASH to kick it this way, but it's not proven to work well right now. Is a huge return there by Carter Amerson. And Amerson, it was a well-blocked return. Great job there by the Warriors. And now Wausau West with a chance here to put some more points on the board. Strong eye set here. They're going to go up the middle. That looks like Reineck again. Reineck goes back to the other side, falls forward for a few. And again, Reineck. Oh, now Reineck's going to be limping off the field here. And you don't like to see that. And again, Reineck hasn't looked, like his old self tonight, and now he's coming off with that ankle injury again. And we wish Reineck the best, but he's limping off the field there. He's been dealing with that leg issue since that first SPASH game, and he's got back out onto the field tonight, and he's had a couple of nice runs, and we're glad to see him out there, but first game back, and Reineck's out again, and it's tough to see. We wish Reineck the best. Hopefully he can make a good recovery there, and hopefully he's all right. But 2nd and 8 here for that Wausau West offense. Quick hitch route here, and this is going to be a first down for Carter Amerson. Speaking of great receiver play tonight, we've talked a lot about Amon Konopacki, who's at many times been just single-handedly scoring, and the reason this SPASH offense has been scoring tonight. But got to talk about Carter Amerson tonight. He had that fade route touchdown. He's had a couple of other big plays, that big kick return as well. Amerson has been a stud playmaker, not only tonight, but for this Wausau West team all year long as well. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Another red zone trip here for this Warrior offense. Strong right eye formation. Kostrowski, the pitch outside, that's Nago. That's where he likes to get it, and Nago powering forward, another good gain. Again, Nago has just got such a quick burst off that. When he plants that back foot in the ground, he's so quick out of his cut that even if you defend it somewhat well defensively, which SPASH, they were really there, he's so quick that he gains 4 yards just out of sheer speed. Brings up 2nd and 6 here for the Warriors. 30 seconds left here in the fourth. Warriors will likely have to run a play. That strong right look again, I formation. Offset I, they're going to go up the middle to Nago again. Nago, this time he's going to be stuffed up. Maybe he gains 2 yards on the play. This will likely take us to the end of the third quarter. And it will. It will bring up 3rd and 5 for Wausau West as the Warriors lead SPASH 24-19 after 3 complete quarters of play. We're in for a good one here on Zaleski Sports. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the fourth quarter live from Gerke Field after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
We all depend on our water, so let Maher Water Corporation ensure you and your family are in the right hands for clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. It is 3rd and 5 here for Wausau West. A big play here because in field goal range, if you don't get the first, it could be a field goal, which would put you up by 8 points. Oh, they got a new quarterback in there. Here we go, rolling left. He's going to take off and run with it. He's got a lane to the end zone, and he's in there. He lost the football, though. He lost the football. Was he in? I think they're saying he fumbled it out of bounds. No, touchdown. Touchdown. They call a touchdown for Wausau West. That was very close to being a fumble out of bounds, but the referees discuss it. They say the ball was across first, and it's a touchdown again for the Warriors. That was the quarterback, J.J. Drews, with the touchdown on the keeper end around for J.J. Drews. Touchdown Warriors. They extend their lead to 30-19 here in the fourth quarter. And Wausau West just keeps coming. SPASH scores a couple touchdowns in a row. Immediately the Warriors answer with that big kick return for a touchdown. Or excuse me, not for a touchdown, but a big kick return down to the 30-yard line, setting them up in great field position. Now a touchdown. The kick is up and good. Wausau West leads it 31-19. We're going to take another quick break. Be back with more fourth quarter action in Level 1 WIAA playoff football after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back, everybody, as we are set to get back underway here off the Wausau West touchdown. They lead SPASH 31-19. 6-seed Wausau West, 3-seed SPASH. When your vehicle needs work, maintenance, or service, bring it to Hughes Service in Milladore. Hughes Service is a family-owned Ford dealership in business since 1935. From buying new or used to general maintenance, look to Hughes Service in Milladore, where service is in their name. Warriors lead it by 12 now. And again, it is 12 because SPASH has gone for it twice and not gotten it. That's why it's 12 and not 10 here in this one. So the kickoff and a squib here. And Konopacki having trouble with it. Going to pick it up late. A couple of Warriors already back there. Konopacki able to make a couple of them miss and get out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And SPASH will take over here at the 25. And I'm curious to see here with how SPASH has been able to take advantage of what we've been talking about all night on this broadcast, the fact that the Warriors are defending Konopacki one-on-one, no help anywhere. We'll see if the Warriors change that up, if they at least get a safety over there to try to help out. And the answer is no. And I think you're going to see SPASH go to that again. Oh, here's Madalena going deep to Konopacki and overthrew him. Overthrew him. Incomplete to Konopacki. But again, right on cue, SPASH is going to Konopacki. And you wouldn't. Madalena just missed on the throw that time as that was a wide receiver pass, but he likely would have just wanted a little bit more air under that one. But again, I'm not. If I'm Coach Eigenberger, I'm going back to that well over and over again. I'm going to Konopacki every single play if I have to. I mean, the coverage that the Warriors are playing on Konopacki is something that you can take advantage of every single time. There they go to him, but blocked, deflected away. Jaden Durr, it looked like, deflected that one away. So they were going to Konopacki again. And again, and we don't have replay tonight, but if you can see it, if that ball gets through, all Konopacki's got to do is make one man miss, and he's going to have an 75-yard touchdown. I mean, I am a little surprised with this defense by Wausau West. It didn't hurt him the last two plays, but Chandana going to roll right again. Now he's going to throw over the middle. There's Konopacki again. Near the first down marker, but he's going to be just short of it. This is going to be fourth down. It's going to be fourth and very short here. This is a massive play. SPASH, you'd think, has got to go for it. They will. And this feels like the play of the game right now. If you don't get this, Wausau West is got great field position, 1st and 10. Wausau West with maybe a chance to steal it here. SPASH trying to keep their chances alive here tonight. Madalena motions in. Chandana going to go up the middle, powers it up, and he looks like he's going to have it. He's got past the first down marker, and a first down for the Panthers. Huge play in this game as SPASH converts the first down. 1st and 10 from the 37. Again, before that, you saw SPASH go to Konopacki 3 straight times. Do not be surprised if you see them go right back to number 7 right here. Again, with it's off. I mean, you look at your screen, you can see it right there, off coverage. And, oh, now they're sending Durr out there. Okay. Well, no, now Durr's going to come back to the line of scrimmage. So Chandana going to hand off to Smola here. Smola going to gain a couple. And, again, we'll see if SPASH maybe goes to another double move here. He's got Amerson defending him down there. But they scored Konopacki on a double move earlier. Faking the slant, a slant and go kind of route. We'll see if they go with something like that again because, I mean, it's there. I mean, it's there every single play. If Chandana can get it over the Wausau West D lineman, that's been the only problem for SPASH offensively tonight has been those pass deflections. Here comes Chandana. They're going to give to Smola again, and Smola goes nowhere. He is stuffed up in the backfield, and Chandana has got his arms up about something. I don't know what, but just stuffed up in the backfield. Wausau West, a great defensive play. We've got boos coming out now. Oh, well, apparently they wanted a late hit. I didn't see it. I didn't see any late hit there. That looked pretty clean to me. Maybe I missed something, but Chandana, quick screen out here to Madalena. Madalena's got blockers in front of him, and he's got a first down. Got a first down, and that looked very close to a horse collar tackle. That one I think may have been missed, but But no call is going to be that time. Again, it's just going to be a SPASH first down. Again, I didn't see any late hit on that last play, but I did see that time. That looked very close to a horse collar, but no call here. It was right next to the referee, so he's got a better view. Maybe it was on the back shoulder pad. I don't know. 1st and 10 here. Tension's running high. And are we going to have an offsides here? Flags down. And offsides call against the Warriors here. So SPASH going to move forward 5 yards. Again, 9 minutes on the fourth quarter clock. And again, with the way the score is, because of a couple missed 2-point conversions, no matter what happens, I don't think we're going to be in a tie situation either way, whether SPASH is able to put together a touchdown drive or not. The way the score is, I don't think a tie is in the cards tonight. Quick screen out to Konopacki, and Chandana just missed him low again. 1st and 5, incomplete there. And again, Konopacki had a desert of space in front of him. I mean, he had a blocker on one defensive back, and that was it. Konopacki had ages of space. Again, I am very surprised as to the defensive coverage on Konopacki tonight. I mean, they're clearly trying not to give up the big play, but handoff up the middle to Smola, gain of a couple. Again, they're playing very soft coverage and no help over the top. And against Konopacki, it hasn't worked. I mean, I can say that this has been an offensive. Really, it's been an offensive shootout, especially in the second half. Once SPASH kind of realized, holy man, they are not giving Konopacki much respect out there. They've gone to that well over and over, and it's worked when they've been able to get it past the line of scrimmage. But SPASH has got to score, and they got to score quick here. They want to keep their chances alive, as that's going to be a handoff up the middle, first down for Braylon Smola. SPASH offense going to continue to move quickly here. First and 10 from the 40 for the Panthers. 8.5 minutes left here in this game. Chandana going to go to Smola again here on the RPO, and Smola breaks out of a tackle and spins forward for about a 7-yard gain, maybe 8 yards. See where they mark it. It'll be gain of 7 on the play for the Panthers, and for Smola brings up 2nd and 3. Panthers continuing to trek down here. Chandana, play action fake here. He's looking deep over the middle. That's Konopacki, catches it. What a catch. Amon Konopacki goes up, and the slang term, he mossed the defender that time. Chandana just threw it up, one-on-one coverage. Konopacki comes down with it. This has been Konopacki's best game of the season, and he's had some great ones. But SPASH still down by 12 here. Chandana up the middle. Can he get in? Yes. Touchdown, Panthers. Grant Chandana scores it. 31-25 here. And now the Panthers going to bring on the extra point team to make it a 5-point deficit. Again, this has been, as advertised, a shootout tonight. As exciting of a game as you will get. And that one all set up by the unbelievable snag by Amon Konopacki. Here's the extra point, Zugi, and up and good. 31-26, Wausau West holds the 5-point lead. This one's coming down to the wire in the fourth quarter. Keep it tuned to Zaleski Sports. We'll take a quick break. Back with more Wausau West SPASH playoff football after this on Zaleski Sports.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
Welcome back, everybody. 31-26. Wausau West leads SPASH. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. I've also just found out that Kimberly has beaten Appleton North, so the winner of this game will be heading to Kimberly next week, Friday. That is official. Kimberly wins it over Appleton North. Winner of this one will play at Kimberly in Level 2 next week. But first, we've got to figure out who's going to win this game. Still very much up in the air here. Wausau West has been unstoppable offensively. Neither team has been able to get a stop. It's been all offense here in the second half. Another good return here out to the 40-yard line. Some more great field position for the Warriors. Another great return by Brett Batala. Batala's had a great night returning. Jackson Albies had good returns as well tonight. 31-26, and this is playoff football here, folks. You can't really ask for anything better than this once playoff football comes around. We've got packed stands here. We've got two conference rivals matching up for the second time this year. The low seed leads the higher seed by 5. 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. Wausau West with the football. Kostrowski hands off to Nago. SPASH has had no answer for Nago tonight, but they stop him there at the line of scrimmage. Nago taken down at the line. Gain of none brings up 2nd and 10 here for Wausau West. And out comes Kostrowski with the play. He'll give to his Warriors. Again, you can just feel it here when you get into the fourth quarter in these playoff games. The nerves creep up everywhere. The fans, the players, the coaches, everybody. It is season on the line time. Winner, go home. 2nd and 10. They're going to give to Nago again outside. Nago stiff arms one man, and Nago, what a run. Man, Jackson Nago, as he gains about 7 yards on the play, Nystrom had him in the backfield. Nago gives him a stiff arm and gains 7 yards. You can't talk enough about the performance by Jackson Nago tonight out of the backfield, especially here in this second half. Nago is just shown off that speed tonight. He's had great vision, uses a stiff arm there. Nago has really, really jolted this Wausau West offense. 3rd and 4 for the Warriors. Kostrowski sends Batala in motion, pitches it out to Nago. Nystrom is there, but Nago makes a miss, stuffed up in the backfield. Ethan Ellinger smacking his helmet. Makes the play in the backfield. Ethan Ellinger pushes the Warriors back, and Wausau West will bring the punt team out on 4th and 5. That is a huge stop here for the Panthers. Now, you never know with fake punts. You never know with stuff like that. I mean, that would be risky. I mean, Jack says that'd be risky. He's right. And they are not going to. Oh, they're going to do it. And they've got space. They run the fake punt. 1st down, Wausau West. I said right on cue. Carter Amerson just takes it. He sees the space. Oh, my goodness. A fake punt to keep Wausau West's drive alive. Again, I said the play of the game with that 3rd down stop, but then I think we got the play of the game immediately after. A 4th down conversion on a fake punt. And again, I said it, you never know what can happen at late in these games, in these playoff games. Coaches are going to pull out all the stops. And what a call by Coach Johnson to have Carter Amerson run the football from his punter spot. Handoff up the middle to Nago. Stuffed up here, gain of 1. And, man, that is a huge play for the Warriors, but also a gut punch for the Panthers a little bit there. You think you got to stop. You think you're getting the ball back offensively. That's tough to respond to. That's tough to come back from, albeit definitely not impossible, but, man, that's tough. That is tough to take. What a call, what a play by the Warriors and Carter Amerson that time. 2nd and 8 here for Wausau West. 2nd and 8. 3 receivers set. Kostrowski in the backfield. Play action fake. Rolling left. Looking left. Ellinger chasing Kostrowski. Kostrowski's going to run it. Taken down out of bounds. Or pushed out of bounds. Maybe gains a yard or 2 on the play. This is going to bring up a 3rd and 6 or 7 here. And again, I think this might be 4th down territory regardless for Wausau West. Oh, there's a flag down. There's a flag down here. And is it going to be a flag down? Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Warriors. Are we getting? Oh, and I think is that on the coach? Is that on Coach Johnson? Coach Johnson is not happy. He may have wanted a late hit call over there, but that is a costly penalty here. Wow, I mean, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That is just huge at this point in the game. It's 3rd down. That's not during the 2nd down play, so it's still 3rd down. Or are they going to make it 2nd? I don't want to speak too soon here. I think that it still says 3rd down there. I think because it was after the play. They've got it marked as 3rd and 23. Kostrowski throws over the middle. It's caught. Batala at the 40-yard line. And now, decision time here. Again, I'm trying to get it figured out. Yep, it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 7. 4th and 7 for Wausau West. And now what do you do? On the completion to Batala. What a throw and catch there. You got to credit that to Brett Batala and Jack Kostrowski, 4.5 minutes left. It's 4th and 7. It doesn't get any bigger than this, folks. A 5-point game. Wausau West is trying to seal this game and close it out. And I think maybe they're wasting time and they're going to call a timeout here. We're taking a lot of time here. Yep, and the Warriors are going to call. Oh, no, flag down. There's a flag down. Okay, so I think Wausau West takes the delay of game. I think they're going to punt here. All right, so that makes sense. The logic works there. Wausau West, they're going to punt. They didn't want to go for it on 4th and 7. They want to take the delay of game to try to pin the Warriors back. Again, try to give them a little bit more space for Emerson, their punter, to try to pin the Warriors back. Again, anybody can have your opinion. Do you go for it there, 4th and 7? Do you punt the football? It's tough. I wouldn't want to be Coach Johnson to making that call, but he's going to choose to take to the delay game and punt the football. Emerson will punt. He will not go. And the ball's back there. Is it going to go into the end zone? Yes. Konopacki lets it go, and we are set up here with 3:55. The SPASH Panthers have a chance to go down and score and take the lead here. This is as good of a game as you can get. Again, we've been checking in on scores from all across the state here, first-round playoffs. I think this is the game of the week right here. We've got it live from Stevens Point. 2 conference opponents. And the SPASH Panthers have got a late drive opportunity here. Chandana going to drop back to throw. They got the screen set up, and Smola's got a lot of space out there. Smola's got the first down, and he's out of bounds past the 40-yard line. The Panthers have the first down. Oh, we got a flag. Flag on the far sideline. Let's see the call here. Another flag down, and I think this is going to go against SPASH. This one might be coming back. Oh, they're going to pick up the flag. They're going to pick up the flag. So I have no idea what it was. But they're picking up the flag nonetheless. So no flag. No penalty on the field. First down, SPASH. The play stands. The Panthers have it 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. And now they've got two deep safeties. That's worth pointing out here. Smola is going to run off tackle. That time, Wausau West had 2 deep safeties that time. That is a change from what we've seen all night long from this team. They've gone 1 safety, no help for Konopaki's side. Now 2 deep safeties, and I think because you cannot allow yourself, but we've got the safety drifting over. Konopaki's essentially double, he's on the slot receiver here. Konopaki, throws him over the middle to Ethan Ellinger here. Ethan Ellinger, the big play tight end. First down, SPASH. Again, I thought for a moment there was 2 deep safeties, but no. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Yeah, no, we do have 2 deep safeties. We do have 2 deep safeties back there. Chandana drops back. Quick screen to Smola again. Smola with space. Down the near sideline here, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 23. SPASH, wasting no time getting down the football field here. Braylon Smola with a first down. Taken out of bounds. 3 minutes on the clock. And SPASH has just flown down the football field here. And now we've just got a 1 safety look here. Shauna going to go up the middle to Smola. Spins out of 1 tackle, powering forward. Gains 3 on the play. Under 3 minutes here. SPASH nearing the red zone. And now, again, most of the time coach's mindset is let's just score and not worry about being the last team to have the ball. And I think that's what SPASH is thinking here. Again, if you're out there watching, you might be thinking, well, you don't want Wausau West to get the ball back, but I think you got to think just put the ball in the end zone. That's what you're thinking. It's no guarantee. Throw over the middle to Konopaki, complete. That's going to be another Panther first down. Again, Panthers have made it look easy on this drive, moving up and down the field, but you never know. You just want to go get that touchdown. That's all that's going through your mind here. You're not really looking at the clock right now. Unless, in most cases, you're not looking at the clock, and I think Coach Eichenberger is just going to say, let's try to score here. And that's what it's going to be. I don't think he's going to try to waste clock. I think I agree with that call. Handoff up the middle to Smola. And Smola pushes forward. And he'll have a decent gain here. They'll give him 2 or 3 yards on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down. SPASH is looking for what would be their first lead of the game, coming with less than 2 minutes left. And now that clock is winding down a little bit. Under 2 minutes here, 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Chandana, shotgun, Smola flanking him. He's going to drop back to throw. Another screen pass. Smola with some warriors there. Braylon Smola is into the end zone. The SPASH Panthers have taken their first lead of the game here tonight. These Panther fans are going wild. The Panther fans is up. The Panthers have taken their first lead of the game. Braylon Smola with the touchdown on the catch from Grant Chandana, and the Panthers lead it by 1. They have not led all game long, but here in the 4th quarter, the Panthers take the 1-point lead. And now Coach Eichenberger turns his attention to something that his team has not been able to do tonight, convert a 2-point conversion. Oh, we got a penalty here on SPASH. So we got a penalty on the celebration on sportsmanlike conduct on Smola, and that is a huge penalty. Man, we've had 2 big unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, one on each team here late in the game. One on, I think, Coach Johnson for Wausau West that really stymied their drive to try to seal this. And then that one on Braylon Smola on the celebration. Oh, well, I guess it really didn't back him up that much. Chandana up the middle. And is he in? No. They mark him short. They mark Chandana short of the goal line. What a stop by this Warrior defense. What a stop by the Warriors. It's just a 1-point game now. A field goal would win it. Well, here the referees are talking this over. I don't think they're going to change the call, but nope. So it is marked short. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. What a game. Stay with us. 32-21 SPASH over Wausau West. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back, everybody. 32-21. Oh, thank you, Jason. Yep, so the referees, and this is, I'm going to shout out Jason Zaleski here. He must be tuning in here, watching the game. He's telling me the refs are deciding how to administer the conduct foul on the kickoff. Thank you. That makes sense. That makes sense. And that would also make sense why Wausau West took this penalty on the kickoff instead of taking it on the extra point. I believe you have a choice in that situation. And they took it on the kickoff, and it proves to work out because Wausau West got the stop without the yardage help, and now we have a timeout. Oh, and I think SPASH is going to call time here. And that could be, I don't know how this game's going to turn out, but timeouts are pretty valuable at this point. But I think Coach Eichenberger putting all the faith in his defense here. The penalty, Coach Eichenberger showing, again, he's just focused on his defense getting a stop here because that timeout could be valuable. You don't know what can happen here, and so Jason's telling me that is automatic on the kickoff, that last penalty. There's no choice. Because it happened after the touchdown, penalty is automatically walked off on the kick. Thank you, Jason, for clearing that up for me. But so SPASH is going to have a long kick here, and I think Coach Eichenberger, he wanted to further talk about, okay, let's see where we're going to kick this football. And I don't know where you kick it because you've had two guys for Wausau West that have been returning like crazy tonight. Brett Patala and Carter Emerson both have been stud returners tonight for Wausau West. It's really been the biggest. Defensively has been a struggle tonight for both teams. It's been an offensive shootout, but the return defense game, oh my goodness, that's going to be muffed. That's going to be muffed again at the 10-yard line. And can SPASH take them down? They do at the 16. Oh my. Jackson Nago was back there and he muffed it twice. And SPASH takes advantage. The Warriors are going to have to go pretty much the length of the field here. They're going to be at the 16 or 17-yard line. And the Warriors, they just need a field goal to win this one. They've got 1:17 and 3 timeouts to do it. Kostrowski has had a great game tonight. He's been throwing the ball well. And he's going to roll right here. Rolling right. Ellinger's there. The throw into the flat, out of bounds. Oh, did he get out of bounds? No. Staying in bounds. What a tackle. What a tackle by Braylon Nystrom. Wow, and he's tackled inbounds, so Wausau West is going to have to call timeout here. He gets Batala down, and I hope that Batala's all right. He seemed to be maybe a little shaken up there. That was a big hit by Nystrom. But, that was just a great form tackle there. Usually on our highlights you don't see many just tackles, but oh my goodness, that's a huge tackle. That forces the Warriors, so we're going to keep it here. That forces the Warriors to have to call a timeout, use one of those precious 3 timeouts right now. You really can't prop that or give enough credit to Nystrom on that tackle that time. To keep him in bounds. This SPASH crowd is on their feet. They're waving the towels. This place is electric here. 1 minute and 2 seconds left. A field goal wins it for the Warriors. 32-31, SPASH leads. Kostrowski drops back to throw. He's looking over the middle. It is caught at the 31-yard line. Oh my goodness, he pitched it back. He pitched it back. What a risky decision. Pitched back to Batala, gains an extra 5 yards. Kind of a hook and ladder over the middle there. Madison pitched it back to Batala for 5 yards. Wow, a risky play. And 45 seconds left. Clock still running. Kostrowski cuts it up under pressure. Looking, throws it out to the sideline. Caught out of bounds at the 50. Bennett Madison out at the 50-yard line. Clock stops. 38.4 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10, Wausau West. And again, they are moving here. All they need is a field goal. Don't know how big of a leg their kicker's got. Their kicker, Jackson Albee. We might find out. We might not. Here's the Warriors. 1st and 10 from the 50. Any score wins it. Trips left, Kostrowski. Quick screen here to Albee, and he's stuffed up. Inbounds. The Warriors are going to have to call timeout. Jackson Albee taken down at the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards, and we're going to take a quick break. At the very least, give me a chance to catch my breath up here. Give everybody a chance to catch their breaths, the collective breath, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with the remainder of this one right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we go. 2nd and 12, 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A score wins it for the Warriors. Quick screen out there. I believe that's Albee again. Breaks out of one tackle. No, that's Carter Amerson. Can he get out of bounds? Yes. Not a gain of much, as he'll just get back to the original line of scrimmage. Gains 2 yards on the play, but he does get out of bounds and stop the clock. That was the important thing and the smart thing that Amerson did. He got out of bounds. 23 seconds on the clock here. And for the Warriors, it feels like you need a big play, a 20, 30-yard chunk play to try to get yourself into field goal position quickly here. But those SPASH defensive backs, of course, playing way back. 3rd and long. Kostrowski. Ellinger's trying to get back there. Kostrowski is past the line of scrimmage when he threw it. It's incomplete, and there's the flag. There is the flag. Kostrowski was past the line of scrimmage when he threw the football. That is going to be a penalty on Wausau West. Now, that's a good question, Jack. Does that result in a loss of down? And I believe it does. I'm almost positive that it does. So I think they're going to accept the penalty, and this is going to be 4th and very long here. I do believe when you do that, you lose down, similar to an intentional grounding call. We'll see what the call is here. Wausau West is getting ready to go up to the line and start a play, but they're not going to be able to. The referees are still discussing this. And, yep, here we go. We're going to back the football up. This is going to be 4th and very long, and the game's going to come down to this. It is going to be 4th and 15. 4th and 14, excuse me. 4th and 14 for the Warriors. A stop, and SPASH moves on. A first down, and the Warrior season stays alive. Trips right. Can SPASH complete the comeback? Kostrowski rolling out. He's looking for somewhere to go. Out of bounds. This game is over. The SPASH Panthers have come back to beat the Wausau West Warriors in the most unlikely fashion you will ever see in a playoff football game. The SPASH Panthers Their first lead of the game came in the fourth quarter. They are going to win this one and move on 32-31. What a game. The Panthers are jubilant on the sidelines, as they should be. And man, you look back at this football game, no matter what happens next week in Kimberly for SPASH, and you're going to say, man, it was a team effort tonight, but we would not have been able to do this without an unbelievable performance from Amon Konopacki tonight. My goodness, it was unbelievable what Konopacki did in the second half, what Sean was able to do a better job with his accuracy, and the SPASH Panthers officially are moving on. An astounding comeback effort for the Panthers, 32-31 over the Wausau West Warriors. SPASH will play Kimberly in Level 2 next week at Kimberly High School. Coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Stay tuned. We'll be live on the field with Coach Eigenberger, and our Highlight House player of the game, of course, is Amon Konopacki tonight. We're going to take a break, hear from our friends at Nasonville Dairy. Back with your postgame show. Stay tuned on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Let's go, baby! Finish the game!
Let's get him too.
All right, I can't find your coach. Let's get you first, and then I'll find coach after. All right? And maybe you can help me find him after, all right? All right. First off, congrats on the win, man. What a wild game that was. All right. I'll have you stand right over here on this side. All right. I know you've done this before.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Are we ready? Is that a yes? All right. Welcome back, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Joined now by our highlight house player of the game, Amon Konopacki. And Amon, I don't really know where to start with that game. I guess your reaction to that football game. How are you guys able to come back? Your first lead was with 1.5 minutes left in this game. How did you guys do it tonight?
Well, I don't even know. This isn't real right now. I guess we've always wanted this. It's been so long since we got a playoff win, and just to get it tonight, just with the guys, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, and then I have to ask you about your performance specifically tonight, because you guys were struggling a little bit offensively there in that first half. Wausau West seemed to stymie you guys a little, but one thing I noticed up there, they were playing you one-on-one there on the outside most of this football game, and I was making comments, but I'm like, hey, you guys were trying to go to it. Some of those passes were getting knocked down at the line of scrimmage. What was your mindset there when you were obviously a top playmaker on this team, seeing that kind of coverage, and obviously you made him pay with a couple of big double moves, a couple of big plays there?
I just told Coach, let me work. I guess tonight. It did not matter who got it, but I guess I was just blessed to be the one. And however it needs to get done, we'll get it done.
Yeah, and then just going back to the emotions of this football game. Obviously, you guys were down 17-7 at halftime. What was the mindset on the sideline, or where was the shift? Because you guys were down 24-7 there in that third quarter, and then you come out and you score continuously offensively. How did you guys do that? Was there something that was said on the sideline, or was it just you guys digging deep and pulling that out, or what happened there? How did you guys manage to do that?
I think right before half we just found something, and then we just went with it. We went with it, and I don't know. It just felt unreal. We can just do everything we want. It's just, I love us, bro. I love my team, bro.
Yeah, and then speaking of that, from the start of the season, you guys everybody we've talked to this year has talked about how you guys felt like you were overlooked coming into this year, and you guys felt like your back has kind of been against the wall this year. When we talked to you last time, you said we want the conference. We're coming for the conference. You won the conference, right? You backed that up. You won the conference here, and now you won your first playoff game. As we look ahead here, you're going to be playing Kimberly next week. Obviously your confidence has to be high after this game, but what's your confidence level in this football team, and how are you guys going to be able to carry this momentum into next week at Kimberly?
I think this is a special team, and I think we can make it happen no matter the week. I think we had a little off night defensively, offensively at the start, but we just made it happen. We click. We're going to make it happen. We're going to try and make it happen, for sure.
All right, last thing we're going to do is put you in the highlight house. I know you've done this, so I'm going to give you that. I'm going to count you down 3, 2, 1. You look right up, guy in the yellow shirt up there, right at the camera there, and you say, you know.
All right, I'm Amon Konopacki, and I'm in the house.
Yeah! Come on, baby! Let's go!
Yeah! Great job, man. Great job.
On his head!
All right. All right. I'm going to try to find Coach Eigenberger here somewhere. He got lost in the shuffle down here on the field. And so I grabbed our highlight house player of the game, Amon Konopacki. It's pretty lively out here on the field, or all the fans, all the players, but we're going to try to find Coach Eigenberger. I don't think he's up there in the press box yet. Here, Jack, if you want to take it, maybe we hear from our friends at Nasonville for 30 seconds, and then I'll come back. We'll come back, and I'll hopefully have Coach Eigenberger by that time. Be sure to stay tuned, though. We will have Coach Eigenberger live interview down here on the field very shortly here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Yeah, bring it back. We're good. I got it. And why am I not?
Until I wave at you and I have coach.
Okay. Well, we're still here. We're still looking for Coach Eigenberger. Location TBD or TBA or whatever you want to say. As we said, Kimberly is going to be hosting SPASH next week. A 10-7 victory over the 7 seed Appleton North. Again, Wausau West had a big lead in this game. They were up 24-7 at one point in the third quarter. SPASH roared back. They cut the lead to 24-19. Then Wausau West responded. They had a 31-19 lead, a touchdown drive response pretty quick from SPASH right after that. And then after that, the Warriors were held, and the Panthers retook the lead. They led 32-31. That is our final score. Again, other games going on tonight. St. Croix Falls at Neilsville Granton. As that was a 4-5 matchup. And I believe St. Croix Falls took down Neilsville 20-6. New Holstein was at Amherst tonight. That was also a 4-5 matchup. As a 14-0 win for the Falcons. Kaukauna was hosting Brookfield Central tonight. As Shannon, he struggled offensively early, but he was able to pick up the passing game. And Stevens Point, after they fell down big early, they got right back in it and responded and took this with a 1-point victory. As looks like Hale's back up here. I don't know if he found Coach Eigenberger. I don't know what the plan is. We're kind of just filling some time right now.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're waiting on Coach Eigenberger doing another interview right now, but we'll have him here in just a moment. We'll have him up in the booth here with us. Coach Eigenberger will be joining us soon, but again, just heard from our Highlight House player of the game, Amon Konopacki. Don't mind me if I'm breathing a little heavy. Been running around, looking here. Coach Eigenberger slipped by me down there on the football field, but SPASH got the win tonight, 32-31. And again, it's 24-7 in the third quarter. Just talked to Amon Konopacki out there on the football field, and not a lot of words to describe what we saw here tonight between Wausau West and SPASH. For a while, it really looked like Wausau West had SPASH's number here tonight. SPASH couldn't really get things going offensively tonight in that first half especially. But, at the end of the day, other than it was somewhat similar to the first time they played in that SPASH struggled in the first half offensively. Second half, they got it going. That was the same thing that happened the first time these two teams matched up earlier this season when SPASH won 27-7. Obviously, final score looks very different because Wausau West didn't have a single turnover in this football game, and they had 8 that first time around. So, again, this was a really cleanly played game. SPASH had 1 turnover, that Madalena fumble early on in the football game, but that's it. It's the only turnover we saw here tonight. And this was a playoff game for the ages here tonight, 32-31 SPASH. And now we're going to be joined by Coach Eigenberger. We're going to flip the camera around and talk to Coach Eigenberger right now.
How disappointing for Ray. He was knocking on the door weeks ago of the all-time career rushing mark for the Warriors. He was about 100 yards away when he got hurt. Unfortunately, comes up just short, but still, the last 2 seasons, fantastic work for Ray Reineck. You got Will Mitchell, outstanding on both sides. Devin Bakoviak. You got Jack Berger. You got Austin Sorensen, great offensive lineman. You got Landon Thompson. You just go down this list. So many seniors finish up their career
All right, we're good to go. We're getting our technology figured out here. Welcome back to the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show, joined now by Coach Eigenberger. Coach, I didn't really have a lot of words to describe that game or at the end of the game. That kind of game leaves you kind of speechless, at least up here. How can you sum it up as a coach? What happened out there tonight? How are you guys able to fight back? And in a game where your first lead was with a minute and a half left in this football game, to fight back and win this football game and continue your season?
Well, I guess all week, we talked about how in the playoffs, games are ugly, and that's what happens. It doesn't matter. It's about the team that can roll with the punches more, that, can handle the ball not bouncing their way all the time. And I think we did a great job with that. And I said all week, all we had to do was win by one, and we won by one. So, I'm really proud of the battling that our guys did all game. Like you said, we didn't have a lead there till the end. And, I don't know if there's one play. I just think it's a bunch of guys that just, for the love of each other, just kept battling all game and just did a heck of a job out there. I'm just really proud of them. I'm really proud to be their coach because, they, like I said, it's so easy to quit and fold up. And, in today's world, it's so easy to think about me a lot. And these guys are all think about each other. And I think that's how you find that belief.
Yeah, and then 17-7 the score going into halftime, wound up being 24-7 in that third quarter. What was your message to the team at halftime when you were down? You were trying to get that offense going a little bit going into the second half. What did you say to the team there going into the second half?
I mean, we just said, hey, we saw some positives. Let's keep building off those positives, and let's just have some guys step up and make some plays, and we did with Grant and Shanana and Konopaki and Smola there at the end, and our line just did great. We had to throw a sophomore out there in some pinch time, and he did well. So it just was everybody just collectively doing it, and that's just all we talked about at halftime. It was just, hey, let's keep going. If we want to keep this season going, we got to keep battling, and they did.
And then one thing that surprised me a little bit tonight, I guess in the way Wausau seemed to be defending Amon specifically there on the outside, you guys seemed to go to him a lot. They looked like they were playing pretty soft out there and lining him up one-on-one. Was that, it looked like something, from a spectator's perspective, you guys were trying to take advantage of. Is that something you guys, did you expect them to play him like that? And I guess if so or if not, is that something you were looking to take advantage of as the game went on?
Well, their corners, Butella and Amerson are up there with our two corners, and those are the best sets of corners, in a wide area of the state of Wisconsin. And so that's why they do that. That's why we do that too. We kind of sit a single coverage on the outside, and Amon had a great game and just was able to take advantage of it a little bit. And again, it's one of those things where some of those balls go a different way. When Amon caught that one on the goal line, he just went up and made a great play. Butella's in great coverage there, and that's just what it came down to. And I think Butella was a little injured a little bit at times out there, and that's when we really tried to take advantage. But I mean, I think Amon is a phenomenal player, and we like those matchups. But they got two great guys out there, and it just was, like I said, playoff football, guys making plays.
Yeah, and then as you look ahead, you'll have Kimberly, number 2 Kimberly next week, Friday, I guess. Your thoughts heading into that matchup? Obviously, you're in the postseason. Every team is very good, but that Kimberly team and you guys, excellent football teams, going on the road there in that one. What's the message to the team, or what's the mindset heading into that matchup next week?
Don't back down. I mean, we haven't all year, and we like to come out and play aggressive, and we're just going to keep doing that. I mean, that's what's led us to some success this year. So we want to keep doing that. We just don't back down. Go out there and play one heck of a game as hard as we can, and like I say, we can't control how the ball's going to bounce. We can't control who we're playing. We can't control those things. We control our effort and what we put into every single game, preparation and on the field, and good things happen when we believe in that.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Thanks for your time. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, that was Coach Eigenberger. The SPASH Panthers take down the Wausau West Warriors 32-31 here tonight, as SPASH comes up with a comeback win here tonight, 24-7 there in the third quarter. And then SPASH's offense really just caught fire there in that third and fourth quarter. And a lot of it was initially this first couple touchdowns going to Konopaki, a couple of double moves they scored on, or one double move specifically they scored a touchdown on. And then it was Braylon Smola who scored a couple there late in the game. Again, as the SPASH team's kind of done all year, a lot of different guys scoring offensively. But, what it looked like there in that third, Konopaki really took over. Then it was Smola, and that offensive line, really that run game that I didn't talk about as much on the broadcast, really picked up there in the second half, able to get a lot of 3-4 yard chunk runs and break a couple as well on screen passes as well, where SPASH able to win this football game 32-31 here tonight. That's going to bring us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. With that, I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight, and we will see you next time right here on Zaleski Sports.